How you doing, everybody, and welcome to our continuing coverage of high school basketball action here on KSOM. Jack McKee alongside. We're back at Guthrie. We were here on Friday night and saw ACGC lose a pair to Earlham. They try to rebound tonight against the Cam Cougars, the boys later on. But first up, Jack, the girls. ACGC comes in with a record of 9-3. They did lose to Earlham on Friday, 52-40. Cam comes in with a record of 7-5. They had broken a two-game, or actually they won 4 of the last 5, I should say, beating Logan Magnolia in their last game on Thursday, 53-34. ACGC needs to regain their confidence, especially on the offensive end, which I think disappeared in that fourth quarter Friday against Earlham.
For sure, Chris. It's kind of a treat it as a get-back game here for ACGC. They've got 2 tough conference matchups coming up after this one against Cam. And what can they do in this game that they didn't execute there in the Earlham game? I feel like one of the things that they didn't execute there was scoring. It felt like scoring was a bit off rhythm for them there on Friday. And how can they do that differently here against Cam? You look at the size, I do think it's pretty evenly matched. It's pretty evenly matched overall. 2 pretty similar teams here. They're both kind of in the hunt for the top. They're in their respective conferences, and ACGC they need a win here. They need a non-conference win here to really right them going into 2 conference matchups, Chris, and should be a good one here tonight.
Yeah, well, we're going to see 2 good players. Cam Richter, we saw her, of course, on Friday, and Ada Hansen for Cam. We saw her back in December, and she has really come on since, and her average has only gone up. She's nearly 20 points a game now at 19.9, and she's been the most explosive player by far for the Cougars.
Just an all-around athlete, Chris. We were talking about her back in track. We were talking about her in volleyball. Just an all-around athlete, and she's been so good for this Cam team. She's only a junior as well, so Joe Woolham has another year with her as well, and has some other great players in that roster as well. So great roster that Joe Woolham's bringing into this matchup, but ACGC, they're looking good this season too. They just got to get right back on track here after a loss to Earlham there.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Community Insurance, by Union State Bank, and by Kautsky Tree Care and Landscaping. Coming up, our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show. We'll hear from Joe Woolham of Cam and Brad Bowdler of ACGC. Outfitters Plus Outlet Store, your home for personalized sports apparel in Atlantic. It's coming up in 1 minute here on KSOM.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact.
We're getting ready for high school basketball action tonight. It's a doubleheader between Cam and ACGC. First up, the girls, and Cougars head coach Joe Woolham joins me now. And Coach, your team has won 4 of your last 5. How are you feeling about your team coming into this matchup in a non-conference game against the Chargers?
Well, we're starting to get some confidence shooting the ball, I think. So that's a plus for us. And now we're going to have a rough week, but a long week, but a tested game right off the bat on Monday versus a talented ACGC team.
Where do you feel like the confidence come on offense right now?
Well, I think Briley Steffen is doing a great job coming off the bench and knocking down some shots for us. And then we got, I think Eiley Waylert's defense has improved the last couple games as well, and so that's just some things that, we're really getting some better confidence, and, we're moving the ball better on offense, I feel, too. And I think a lot of that just has to do with the timing and, coming in after break and getting some more work in.
What's it been like with Briley? I mean, how did that come to pass with her three-point shooting? I mean, she's shooting 11 of 31 for the year now. how has she kind of worked into this kind of hot stretch?
Well, she's a girl who, at the beginning of practice, she's, one that's being serious and getting some shots up for practice. And then she's also the one that stays late and gets some shots up. So, just a matter of her working hard and putting in a little extra time and really seeing some improvement after break.
And then Ada Hansen, I mean, she's averaging close to 20 a game now. How has she been able to generate her offense and do most of it inside the arc?
Yeah, Ada does a great job. Most of her stuff comes in transition. She's just, faster than a lot of teams, and teams can't get back and play defense, and she can get a pretty good layup for us, or a little short little jumper there in transition, and that's where she's getting most of her points. Yeah.
How about on the rebounding end? I mean, Ada doing that, but Krista James, your number one person on the glass, but it's got to be a mixture of everybody. How do you feel about your rebounding side?
Yeah, it's something I think we've really improved on from a year ago, and we've got pretty consistent rebounding. Like Krista, had a 16 rebound game the other night, but Krista does a great job. Eiley still rebounds. Ada comes in and rebounds. Ruthie Rich has been, big improvement in her rebounds as well, and Courtney Fullman, does a good job. So all 5 of our starters do a really good job rebounding the ball, and that's something we really talked about, and the girls have done a great job improving on from a year ago.
Well, you jumped out quick against Logan Magnolia. You had a 13-3 lead and pretty much built a nice advantage there. What stood out the most there? I mean, only allowed 34 points total in the game, so defense has also been there for you.
Yeah, and I thought a lot of that went to Eiley Whaler. Her defense on the back end of our 1-3-1. She's starting. She's been upset. On the bench with some foul calls, and now she's really, really staying straight up and doing a better job for us. So a lot of that starts with her. Then the other girls come in and help her rebound and clean it up.
So how has the 1-3-1? What's the key to running that and to practicing that? And because I think that's a zone defense I don't think a lot of teams see a lot of times.
Yeah, it's something that ours is probably a little bit unique and something, but I think we always talk about, we stress it. Starts with the top. So Ruthie Rich starts with her with ball pressure, and we chart deflections. We want to see how many deflections we can get and throw teams off rhythm, and and then it comes into us crashing the rebound, and then it also, the way it's set up, it gives us a good advantage to everybody to get out and run their lane, and kind of leads us into our secondary break.
Yeah. So what do you see as the challenge here with ACGC? This is a solid basketball team, top to bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, just going to be their physicality. Can we handle that, and can we match that? Their full court pressure is going to be tough. And, their buzz defense they play, give us fits. We got to be able to handle the ball, take care of the ball. And you really got to work on pass faking and moving some girls that way, and then find the open cutter, and then they just got some good skilled players. In the Richter girl, feel like she's one of those girls that just feels like she's been around forever. So they got a bunch of girls that can score, shoot the ball inside and out. So it's just gonna be a tough matchup for us.
And what's the key to sustain this busy week with 4 games, 3 of them on the road?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. The one practice we get on Wednesday is gonna have to be pretty light. But winning and scoring some points, having some fun, we'll take a little bit of that pressure off from the fatigue. But it's pretty fun to win, and you can be a little tired when you're winning. But if it's a rough week, it's really going to wear on us at the end of the week. So we got to get out and do a good job at the beginning of the week.
Coach, really appreciate your time and best of luck here tonight against ACGC. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Joe Wallum, head coach for Cam Girls Basketball, with us here on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show on KSOM.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
We're here on KSOM. It's our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Shows. We get ready for tonight's doubleheader between Cam and ACGC. Chargers girls basketball head coach Brad Bowdler joins me now. And, Coach, a tough loss on Friday against Earlham. It just didn't come together in that fourth quarter. So now you need to try and rebound here against the Cougars. How are you feeling about your team coming in?
Yeah, like you said, it was a tough one Friday. Credit to Earlham. We threw kind of a junk defense at them, and first quarter worked pretty well. Second quarter so-so. Third quarter worked well, and then fourth quarter we just couldn't pull it together. They hit some really tough shots, and they got three really skilled players, and they played pretty well. The girls did what I asked, and on the offensive end, we just turned the ball over too much and didn't make shots we normally do. I think we shot 27%, and on the year we're shooting 42%. So even if we, make 34%, let's say, we probably win that game. And basketball is a weird thing. It's momentum, taking care of the ball, small things, and some of those small things we didn't execute very well on Friday. So, but like I said before, you want to be playing meaningful basketball in January and learn. That's the big thing. Like, we're gonna have conversations, and we will, and hopefully we can figure it out and ride the ship. So, we're all right. Our three losses to three pretty good teams. So, moving forward, we're excited to play Cam.
Well, I think it also comes down to confidence. For instance, Becca Littler hit some threes early on, and then she just didn't want to shoot it in the second half after she missed a couple. Stella Larkin got some nice plays driving in the lane, and again, deferred, I think, in the second half. How do you feel just about building back up some of the confidence of your shooters?
Yeah, a big thing, like we preach it all the time. If we get the ball in the paint and it's a kick out for a three, you kind of have to take it, because that might be the best shot we got in the half court. We've talked with Becca about that before. It's like, you're a good shooter and expect it. And so, sometimes her confidence wanes a little bit, but that's with all girls. It's kind of the same with Stella. I think a little bit of problems with traveling and stuff in the second half, just got sped up. And that's what Earlham wants to do. So just kind of reiterate the things that we do really well as a group is going to be the big thing, and then executing. Like I said, I think second half we didn't execute as well on offense, and they got us sped up and too many turnovers. So, yeah, like you said, confidence is a big thing, especially in girls basketball. So gaining some of that back is going to be important moving forward.
And how do you feel about your defense? Like you said, it was kind of pretty good early on, and then Earlham would just drain some shots in that fourth quarter. But your defense is still solid. The girls have to overcome their height disadvantage. You haven't played with much height except for Olivia Mahaffey when she comes off the bench, but they have to work together. How much is that on defense, which you have to focus on?
Yeah, we've got multiple different defenses that we want to try to do, and I kind of stuck with one on Friday. So, the big thing is the communication, and like you said, I think about more. She hit like 3 or 4 tough shots, like shots I'm like, yeah, that's the shot I want her to take. And our hand's in her face and she makes it, or a pull-up jumper with hand in her face and it dribbles in on the back of the rim. Sometimes the offense is just better than the defense. And but on that other side of things, too many times the 50-50 balls went to Earlham. And it's not because of lack of effort. I think my girls are playing really hard. It's just, sometimes you just got to react a little bit quicker and a little bit more aggressive, and the aggressive team wins. And at times I think we were a little timid. And so bringing back that intensity and that physicality is going to be a big thing moving forward. And like you said, it's a whole group thing. Defensively, if you want to be elite defensively.
So what are the challenges with Cam?
Kind of the same thing when it comes to Ada Hansen. She's scoring 20 a game. So, that's definitely their stud, the person that they want to go to, very athletic and point guard. We've got to be ready to go with her. And then they got some pretty good post players, and, they're well coached. They run kind of a 1-3-1. I need to watch a little bit more on them, but for sure, 1-3-1, that's kind of Joe Woolham's, secret philosophy that they like to do, and it's a little different. So, going to have to really focus on the offensive end when it comes to how we want to attack it. and then they're going to execute well on the offensive end because, like I said, he's a solid coach. So, yeah, pretty. And then I'm trying to think, it's Ruthie Rich. She's a solid player as well. So we're going to have to really focus in on Ada and then, rebound the ball because I think they rebound the ball pretty well.
Coach, really appreciate your time here on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show, and best of luck today against Cam. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thanks for covering us.
Brad Bodler, head coach for ACGC Girls Basketball, with us here on KSOM.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
96.5 KSOM. Starting lineup.
Back here in Guthrie Center as we get ready for tonight's doubleheader between ACGC and Cam. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for this girls' game. First for the Cougars of Cam, they're 7-5 under head coach Joe Woolham. Krista James, a 5'9 senior, averaging 3.8 points, 8.3 rebounds a game. Ruthie Rich, a 5'8 junior at 7.9 points. Courtney Fulman, a 5'6 junior, 8.3 points. Ada Hansen, a 5'7 junior, 19.9 points. And Eiley Whalert, a 5'8 sophomore at 3.3 points a ball game. Kelsey Platt, Briley Steffen, who you heard Joe Woolham talks about, comes off the bench, along with Daphne Whalert for the Cougars. And now for the Chargers of ACGC, they're 9-3 under head coach Brad Bodler. Stella Largent, a 5'11 junior at 9.4 points a game. Miranda Gruber, a 5'5 junior, 8.1. Carly Kautsky, a 5'4 senior at 2.3 points. Becca Littler, a 5'6 senior at 6 points a game. And Cam Richter, a 5'8 senior at 16.2 a game. Jersey Huss, Kaylee Kautsky, Nora Langard, and Olivia Mahaffey will be coming off the bench for the Chargers. We got basketball. Our Oathound Farm Supply tip-off is on the way, and it's coming up after this here on KSOM.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping.
Our national anthem has been played, and we're ready to go for basketball here tonight in Guthrie Center. Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. Tomorrow night it'll be Iowa State men's basketball. Boy, it has not been pretty for the Cyclones, both men or women here lately. Now, awful week Neither team got a win last week, 0-4 combined. So Iowa State will try to rebound tomorrow. I think it's Cincinnati, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, they already played Cincinnati. They lost.
No, they lost to Cincinnati. Maybe it's, well, I forget. Anyway.
Somewhere out east, I think. Pretty sure.
All right, we're ready to go for basketball here. James will jump it up for Cam and Largent for the Chargers. Cam wearing the road blacks with blue along the shoulders up on the back. And I love it. Both uniforms, Chargers, of course, white. It's gold on white and blue, dark on dark, and light on light. So it's going to be hard to see the numbers here tonight. Tip one by the Chargers. Richter gets it all the way out inside of Largent. In the 1-3-1 is Cam. Near corner. 3-ball by Becca Littler is no good. Rebound went over the head of Largent. It's loose on the deck, and Gruber can't pick it up. Instead, Cam does it in the charge, and then Richter got the loose ball. No, actually, check that. That was Kautsky who got the loose ball and put it up and in. And so it's 2-0, Chargers with the lead. And they beat the press, and a layup is good by James. So just like that, we're tied at 2-all. Back the other way, falling down inside is Kautsky, and the loose ball comes to the Cougars. Racing back into the front court is Folman. Folman looks inside and draws a foul. And it's going to be called on ACGC. And the official has to walk all the way over to the scorer's table to do it. It's on Richter. So an early foul on her. We're tied at 2. And the lob pass to Folman in the corner. And nothing there. Back up top to Folman. Try to lob it inside. It's thrown away. And Richter comes away with it into the front court for ACGC. Gruber. Far side now to Kautsky. In the middle, Largent. Turnaround jumper is good for Stella Largent. And it's 4-2. Chargers with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. In the backcourt is Hansen. Hansen crosses the timeline and in double teamed. Got it on the near wing to Rich. Rich double teamed by the zone. Whips it up top, and now in the hands of Hansen. Hansen double teamed immediately. Cam cannot rest because the Chargers are being frantic with their defense. The 3-ball on the far side is no good. Cam finally got a shot off. They made a shot, now they missed one, so they're 1 of 2. And the Chargers come back the other way. Littler, far side, Kautsky, far corner to Richter. Step back 3 on the far wing, no good at the front of the iron. Rebound comes right to Gruber, got it back to Littler. Richter on the far wing. Nothing there for the Chargers. Now they go in the middle. Turnaround jumper, Largent is inside the free throw line, no good. And the rebound comes off to Krista James. Back up court come the Cougars. Folman looks inside, off balance off the glass, no good by Rich. And a foul called on the rebound.
Put back there by Eiley Whaler, got fouled. The thing about this JC defense is they know exactly where the ball's going to be. They know the ball's going to spend a lot of time in Ada Hansen's hands, and that's where they've adapted their defense.
Eiley Whaler will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is called on Littler, her first. And the free throw is no good by Whalert. She's only a 30% free throw shooter. And Daphne Whalert comes in for Cam. Well, another sub also came in for the Cougars. I didn't go catch him as we go.
Briley Steffens, it looks like.
Briley Steffen. The second one no good for Whalert, and Richter gets the rebound for the Chargers. Into the front court. Faking the 3 is Kautsky. Up top to Gruber. Near wing, Littler. Thought about a 3, won't go. Far side 3-ball on its way by Gruber is no good. And the rebound comes off to Ada Hansen. Back the other way comes Ada. Goes inside, it's stolen away by Largent. Long pass down court. And the Chargers reset it up. Kautsky lobs it near side to Littler. Way up top to Gruber. Far side to Kautsky. Far corner to Richter. Richter has to lob it up top to Gruber. Near corner to Littler. Littler will drive in the lane off the back of the iron. No good. Long rebound comes out, but it's tracked down by Largent. Gruber, far side to Richter. She goes in the lane and draws the foul on Eiley Whalert.
Seen a lot of second chances here for ACGC's offense.
Well, Richter saw a mismatch with just Whalert in the lane, was able to weave her way in there, and Whalert was not able to move in time. Richter, I think, a little bit better speed. First foul on Eiley Whalert, her first. And the free throw is good by Richter. She averages 16 a game, and she was right at that average, had 16 in the loss against Earlham on Friday. Did pick up a technical foul in the fourth quarter. As I understand it, she didn't say that much. It was a quick whistle. She hits both free throws here, and the Chargers lead 6-2 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Hanson comes out of the front court, being harassed the whole way. She dribbles it into the front of the far wing, then picks up her dribble. Way up top, gets it off to Steffen. Hanson trying to go around a defender, comes to the near wing, still with the dribble, looking for help. Way up top. And a three ball in the far corner by Waylard is no good. And the rebound comes off to Richter. Richter comes down court. Largent on the lob. She drives. Lane is open. And a little finger roll finish for Stella Largent. And it's an 8-0 run here for the Chargers on the C-Pro scoreboard. They lead 8-2. Hanson in the corner. Waylard for three. In and out, no good. Nobody blocked out. Rich back out, or excuse me, James, and a three-ball. Rainbow finds the pot of gold for Cam, and that is Ruthie Rich. Krista James got the rebound, and Ruthie Rich, only a 24% three-point shooter, drained it, and inside, Richter works hard and banks it up and in. 10-5, Hanson back the other way. It's turning into a track meet. Hanson near corner to Waylard, tries to throw back to Hanson. She was surrounded but able to recover the ball. Gruber eyes her. She dribbles to the top of the circle. Steffen fakes it. Waylard in the far wing for three. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Boy, coming up a little bit lame into the front court is Waylard, Daphne Waylard. But the three counts for Daphne. Back the other way, near corner, Littler trying to answer. No good on the three. Richter, though, it got the rebound, and she is fouled.
Another second chance there for ACGC. It's a combination of boxing out that could be better there for the Cam Cougars. Some good bounces there as well.
And the foul is called on Ruthie Rich, and that's her first personal foul, and Richter hits the free throw. And we have subs in for both teams, and we'll catch them as we go. Olivia Mahaffey is in there for the Chargers. Largent stays. Kaylee Kowski is in there. Jersey Huss also in there for ACGC. Richter hits them both. Now she'll come out of the ball. Now Mahaffey checks in. Who did I miss coming in? I think it was Nora Langard, perhaps. Either way, Rich will inbound the ball for Cam. Rich has trouble inbounding it. Full court pressure right off the fingertips of Steffen, and the Chargers able to recover. Richter fakes, drives, shot up, no good. And it's tipped out of bounds. I guess Richter stayed in there. Mahaffey came in for somebody else. Usually you come in for the shooter. Langard is in there. Richter is the only starter in there right now for ACGC. Lob pass ahead, and Steffen comes into the front court. Stolen away by Richter. Richter comes back the other way and lays it up and in. Richter with 8 in the first quarter, 14-8 ACGC on the C-Pro scoreboard, and a foul called on Savannah Akers, I believe. No, check that, not Akers. It was Kaylee Kowski. Ooh, the inbounds pass hit Jersey Huss in the head and bounced out of bounds. Ouch.
Looks like it was going for Courtney Fullman, and boy, did it miss.
Yeah. She's going to come out of the ball game and, ooh, right in the kisser. Jeez. Gruber will come in for her. Yeah, I'd need a blow after that. Inbound the ball, and on the run comes Cam, but it's Fullman, gets it back to Steffen. On the far wing is Hanson. Hanson picked up her dribble, got it to Fullman, lobs it to Hanson on the far wing. Steffen has trouble with it in the far corner. Got it back to Hanson. Hanson looks to drive. Rich, near corner, three ball on the way is no good, and the rebound comes off to ACGC. 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Gruber, Kaylee Kowski. Far corner to Mahaffey, back to Kowski. Up top, Richter. She wants to drive. Instead, bounce pass baseline. Gruber kicks it far side. Mahaffey missed the long jumper. Rebound to Kaylee Kautsky, and the left side layup is good. Wow, another offensive rebound for ACGC, and they have doubled up Cam 16-8 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Hanson double team in the backcourt. She's in trouble. Throws it ahead to Eiley Waylert. Goes inside to Rich. Off balance, puts it up, and draws the foul. No, they're going to call it a travel. And now Ruthie Rich is holding her nose. I mean, maybe the deodorant for the officials aren't very good. So I don't know. She's going to the locker room. Obviously has a nosebleed. She got hit in the nose. I thought maybe, it was my stinker or something. I don't know. Rich back into the locker room, and she will grab some Kleenex and stuff it in there. Mahaffey on the far corner, and I think she double dribbled it. And it will go to Cam. 1:33 to go in the opening quarter.
You got to focus on breaking this press if you're Cam. They're bringing a lot of pressure here.
The Cougars trying to inbound the ball, and frantic. The ball's loose on the deck. Hanson is going to get tied up, and the arrow goes to Cam, so they'll keep it. We didn't see this kind of pressure defense against Earlham. ACGC did not play nowhere near as good defense. And trouble inbounding the ball. Here's a lob pass over the head of Hanson. It's going to go to the scorer's table. Folman just had tough time finding anybody. Hanson, they're just looking for Hanson. Think she needs to look for somebody else in addition to her. And the Chargers will get it back. They'll throw it all the way back. Didn't touch anybody, so it'll go underneath their own basket with 1:29 to play in the opening quarter. And Gruber inbounds the ball to Littler, up top to Kautsky. Littler wanted to shoot for a second, thought better of it. Near wing Gruber, near baseline to Mahaffey. Skip pass far side to Littler. Littler trying to go inside, it's deflected. Hanson has a 2-on-1, she takes it herself, stops, pops, banks it in. First points for Hanson. 16-10, Chargers lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. With a minute to go in the opening quarter. Gruber swings it far side. Kautsky in the middle. Landguard missed it in the lane. Rebound to Whaler, and it's stolen away. Gruber got it back and lobs it up and in. 18-10, Chargers lead. 48 seconds left in the first quarter. With the dribble in the backcourt is Steffen. Lobs it ahead. Hanson. Hanson gets it into the front. Hanson whips it far side. Folman for three. No good on the back of the iron. Whaler the rebound. Back up top to Hanson. 30 seconds left. Inside to Whaler. Banks it up and in. And Eiley Whaler with the deuce. And it's 18-12. ACGC with the lead. Kaylee Kautsky. Far corner to Mahaffey. Skip pass to Gruber. Near corner to Littler. Littler shovels it back to Gruber. Far side to Kaylee. Inside, Landguard, turnaround jumper. She hit that one. She missed one earlier, but she drains that one. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. And your C-Pro score is ACGC up 20-12. And we're back after this here on KSOM.
It's tip-off time, and Othell Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Othell Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
Union State Bank is a full-service bank established in 1890. We are a family-owned independent bank serving individuals, businesses, and farmers. With locations in Greenfield, Bridgewater, Corning, and Adair, Union State Bank offers competitive and personalized services. The courteous, helpful employees are there to help you with your every need. Union State Bank is an equal opportunity and housing lender and a member of the
20-12 on the C-Pro scoreboard. ACGC with a lead over Cam. First game of our doubleheader. And the Chargers have the ball to start the second quarter. Richter drives baseline, and it floats right off the iron. No good, and a foul over the back on Largent. She went right over Krista James, who had position. James averages 8 rebounds a game. And Cam needs stops and buckets to come back. That's kind of an easy thing to say, but it's true. James lobs it ahead. Hansen splits a double team into the front court. Takes it off balance on the right side. No good. And the rebound comes to ACGC. Long pass down court to Littler with a good catch, but Waylard is there to cut it off. Kautsky on the far wing looks to drive. Far corner to Richter. Back to Kaylee Kautsky. Up top to Huss. Littler throws it away inside. It's stolen away. And Ruthie Rich will take it all the way and miss the layup. And the rebound comes off to ACGC. Good to see Rich back in there after she went back to the locker room. Littler in the near corner. Skip pass to the far side, right through the hands of Kautsky and into the front row where the Charger boys basketball team is sitting.
It's going well according to plan here for that ACGC defense, forcing Cam to go to their second and third options, and they've got to start translating.
Daphne Waylard in for Eiley Waylard. Hansen on the run again. It's a foot race with her and Littler, and a foul by Littler. A good job by Littler to prevent Hansen from getting a bucket, but that's number 2 on Littler. And will they say in the act of shooting? They will, so Ada Hansen will get 2 free throws here. Rich has 3, Daphne Waylard 3 for Cam. Hansen, Eiley Waylard, and Krista James each with 2. Free throw is good by Hansen for the Chargers. Richter with 8, Largent 4, Gruber, Kautsky, and Langard each with 2. Don't forget, Odehout Farm Supply out of 205 Birch Street in Atlantic. Your one-stop shop. We feed them all. Small flocks to large feed operations. Hansen hits them both. And it's 20-14 ACGC on the C-Pro scoreboard. Huss, far side to Largent, way far away. Kaylee Kautsky back in there. Far side to Carly Kautsky. Inside to Richter, double teamed. Back outside to Huss. Huss, nowhere to go back inside. It's to go back outside. And then Carly Kautsky throws it away. Back the other way, Steppen off the glass and in! And a timeout called. Briley Steppen, her first points of the game. And Brad Battler wants to talk it over. The lead cut to 4. 20-16, we're back at 30 here in KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Chargers with the ball, and they have the lead 20-16. 1-3-1 for Cam. Looks like they're trying to extend it a little bit. Kautsky, Huss, the far corner to Largent. Whips it up top to Kautsky. Back on the far corner to Richter. Can't find anybody inside. Richter has to back it out to Kaylee Kautsky. Kaylee, tip ball inside looking for Largent. It's stolen away. No, it's going to go out of bounds into the Cam bench. Last touch by the Cougars. Gruber replaces Huss. 9 on the shot clock for ACGC. Kaylee Kautsky will inbound the ball. In the backcourt to Gruber. Gruber far side to Carly. Near side. Gruber on the near wing. 4 on the shot clock. They got to hurry one up. Carly. Gruber, they didn't even see the shot clock. Nobody if somebody hollered, they didn't hear.
It's a great defensive possession there for Cam. They were doing a really good job at covering up the gaps there, which were feeding Stella Largent down low.
That may have not happened in the second half, Jack, because, in the first half, your bench is opposite of the court you're shooting at. Sometimes that's hard. Waylard on the near wing. Eiley pivots, Hansen. Now they go inside to Rich, and it's stolen away by Richter. Richter had Gruber cut into the hoop, but thought better of it. Kaylee hands it off to Gruber, who resets the offense. Far side now to Kautsky, and inside to Largent with a little baby hook for Stella Largent with the right hand. Good bucket for Largent, 22-16. Long pass to Hansen, runs into Largent, and a foul cut on Largent, and that'll be her second. So Littler and Largent each with 2. Largent, what a You know, the Seahawks are going to the NFC Championship game, and of course, back in my olden days, they were in the AFC West. And Steve Largent later became a congressman from Oklahoma.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's an NFL, of course, Hall of Famer. Hansen throws it into the front court, gets it ahead to Daphne Whaler. Daphne lobs it in the corner to James, whips it up top to Hansen. Hansen puts it on the deck. Daphne on the near wing. Daphne double team. James on the baseline. Up top, Hansen. Hansen drives, surrounded, shot up good. Before the defense could settle, Hansen drilled the jumper. 22-18, and that pass thrown away. Hansen intercepts in front of Gruber. She'll take it all the way and bank it up and rolls in. Good turnover for Ada Hansen, and the lead is cut to 2. 22-20. Chargers on top with 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Richter on the near wing. Back up top to Gruber. Far side to Huss. Far corner to Mahaffey. Skip pass near side. Richter wanted to square for 3. Then the defender went by her. She missed the 3. The long rebound comes out to Gruber. Another offensive rebound for the Chargers. Tip ball, but Huss has it. Skip pass into the lane. Richter sidesteps James, misses it. James gets the rebound. Back of court come the Cougars, and all the way to Ruthie Rich, and she puts it up and in. And we're tied at 22 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Huss, far corner to Mahaffey. Way up top to Richter. Richter, well, she doesn't know what to do with it. Got it back to Huss. Far corner to Mahaffey. Mahaffey steps up baseline, misses the J. Rebound comes off to Cam. Hansen races into the front court. Bounce pass to Ridge. Bank, no good, foul. And it looks like Ruthie Ridge will get 2 free throws. Well, now the defense is affecting ACGC. The shoe is on the other foot. And a 1-3 run for Cam is challenging the Chargers.
Yeah. And it's we saw in the first quarter Ada Hansen really silent because of how much pressure defense was putting on her, but she's finding really good ways on other ways to contribute.
They say not in the act of shooting. The foul called on Mahaffey, her first, team 4th. No foul on the Cougars so far in the second quarter. Hansen, far corner to Rich. Rich steps up inside the arc, no good. And the rebound comes off to Becca Littler. And Littler, after being harassed, got the ball off to Gruber. Throws it ahead. Richter underneath the basket. Kick out to Littler right between her legs. She has to pick it back up for a win out of bounds. Gruber to Huss. Far corner to Richter. Head fake. Goes to the right. Shot up. No good over Waylert. Fouled. And it's going to be number 2, I believe, on Eiley Waylert. And Richter should get 2 free throws here. So Richter trying to break the tie score on the C-Pro scoreboard. By your side of maximize yields from the words go. Your Pioneer Pros, John Becker, Mark Ventiger, Gary Dinkla, and Nick Knudsen. And Richter now 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And the Chargers retake the lead with 3:19 to go in the opening half. And then I jinxed her. She misses it. Largent there to get the rebound and puts it back up and in. Another offensive rebound for the Chargers. And they lead at 25-22. Hansen races, beats everybody, but then cut off inside by Richter. Back out to Ridge for 3. Way off the mark. Hit the backboard, but nothing else. Rebound Largent, and she is fouled. Steffen was there along with Waylert. You don't want it to be on Waylert. If it's on Eiley, it would be her 3rd, and it is. So that hurts Cam. She's going to have to go to the bench. Krista James had a brief rest, but she's back in. She'll play the post now. And it's 25-22, Chargers with the lead. Into the front court, Littler. Way up top to Kautsky. Far side to Largent. Far corner to Gruber. Far corner now. And they go inside to Richter. Forces it up. Draws the foul. It's on James. Good job that time by the Chargers. They saw an opportunity. Richter was deep. And she's going back to the line. 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And the first one is good. Tonight's game is brought to you by Brocker Carnes & Carnes. Trusted insurance since 1894 by Cass Health. Neighbors, caring for neighbors. And Richter calmly drains them both. And she is 7 of 8 from the line here in this first half. And the lead back up to 5. A 5-0 run for the Chargers, 27-22. Hansen double team, pivots, gets it to Rich, throws it away inside for James. Intercepted by Largent. Gruber back the other way, right to left. Littler, the near wing, up top, Gruber, swings it far side, go far corner, Largent going up for the shot, and a foul called on Steffen, I believe. No, that's Keely Kinney. No, it's Kelsey Platt, my bad, Kelsey Platt. I'll get it eventually. Kelsey Platt, see, you can't see the numbers, the blue, the dark blue on black. Free throw by Largent is good. Man, I tell you one thing, the Chargers are taking advantage of these free throws.
Yeah, forcing a lot of fouls, and they're converting very well.
Courtney Follman in the game for the Cougars. Cam had come back to tie it, and now Largent misses that one. Rebound to Ruthie Rich, but it's a 6-0 little run for the Chargers. Hansen in the backcourt. Here comes the double team. She throws it over that. It's swatted out of bounds by Richter. Kaylee Kautsky is in, replacing Becca Littler. For ACGC, 2:16 to go in the second quarter, and Emma Happy jumps off the bench. And I love it when the coaches stagger the subs like this. It turns into an unofficial timeout. You stagger your subs, and you get a little bit of a breast. Inbounded to Hansen. On the near corner, double team by Richter, splits it inside to Rich, turnaround jumper, it's good in the foul! Hansen thread the needle, that's what I want to say, spread? No, she threaded the needle, and Rich somehow got the friendly roll, and the foul is called on Carly Kautsky, her first. Rich to the free throw line, and pops out, no good. Mahaffey the rebound for the Chargers, but it ends a little run as we near the 2-minute mark. 28-24, ACGC with a lead. Gruber looked like she might have walked with it. Then she tried to throw a bounce pass on the blocks to Mahaffey, but Rich kicked it. So it'll be Charger ball, and Gruber will inbound the ball on the near baseline. Inbounds it to Mahaffey immediately, out to Richter on the near wing. Richter puts it on the floor, back up top to Kautsky, back into Richter, but James was there. Good defense by Krista James, and then Richter fumbled it out of bounds. James that time stepped up. She didn't let Richter go right to the basket. She took a step up, positioned herself just in time to cause the turnover. Hansen back the other way, picks up her dribble. Follman way far out. Looks for a cutting pass, can't find Steffen. James up top, back to Follman. Follman can shoot out there. Lob it inside, nice pass. Hansen missed it, but she is fouled. What a pass by Follman. And what a job by Hansen running without the ball.
There's a beautiful connection there. I don't think there was any game plan that said Ada was just going to cut right there to the near post, but Courtney just shot. Very good job there.
Foul on Gruber, her first. Team fifth. And Hansen misses the free throw. She's 59% from the line. Tonight's game is brought to you by Anita Supply Center, your home enhancement store. We're here to help. By Hummel Insurance, service is the difference with Hummel. Hansen misses them both, and the rebound to Mahaffey for the Chargers. A minute and a half to go, and ACGC leads by 4. Way far away is Kautsky. Up top, Gruber. Near wing to Kaylee Kautsky. Back up top to Gruber. Carly on the far wing now. Gets it far corner to Mahaffey. Back to Carly. Back up top to Gruber. Trying to find a crease in this 1-3-1 zone. Baseline inside of Mahaffey. She was underneath the basket. Back out Carly for 3. No good. Rebound tipped by Mahaffey. Recovered by Kautsky. Back out to Gruber. Near wing Kaylee for 3. No good. Rebound Richter. She got hammered in the back.
I'm going to say it went Cam's way, though.
Did it?
Guy pointed towards Cam.
Wow. Well, Richter was there.
Or not.
Richter's setting up to shoot free throws. Instead, they're going the other way. Richter, there's some confusion here. The official are...
For sure pointed Cam's way there, Chris. Maybe it was a mistake.
I think he pointed the wrong way. The foul is called on Courtney Follman for Cam, and Richter will shoot 2. Well, that's probably the correct call because Richter had the perfect position inside, and she missed the free throw. She's angry with herself on that one. The first foul on Follman. Both teams in the bonus here in the last 57.8 seconds of the first half. Second one for Richter, and it's good. Got the friendly hometown bounce off the front of the iron and in. And so 8 of 10 from the line for Cam Richter. The lead is 5 for the Chargers. Hansen avoids the double team with the dribble. Bounce pass in the corner. 3 ball on its way. No good by Steffen. And the rebound comes out to the Chargers. Back the other way, Huss. Near baseline, Mahaffey. Mahaffey gets it back to Kalikowski. Lobs it far side. It's deflected. Loose ball. Cam has it. Hansen got it from Waylert. Hansen back into the front court. Hansen now double team. She's in trouble. Gets it to Waylert. 3 ball in the corner by Rich is no good. Rebound to Courtney Folman. 17 seconds left. Hansen. Rich on the far wing. Far corner to Waylert. Waylert stolen away by Richter. Richter back the other way for the Chargers. 7 seconds left. Hands it off to Huss. They got to hurry. Huss launches a long 3. It's no good, and that'll do it. And your C-Pro score here at halftime. It's ACGC with the lead, 29-24 over Cam. Our UGI halftime starts right after this here on KSOM.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories. From the first bite to the last sip, Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
Goes in for a Cam there, and you got to start making those shots, Chris, and hopefully they do in this second half. On the other side, you've got ACGC, the kind of the same thing there. Like we mentioned, they're trying to go down low, but Cam's trying to do a better job there at plugging those holes and keeping the ball outside the perimeter. And starting to slow down that offense. We saw a great defensive possession there in the second quarter where they kind of forced the shot clock to go out because they couldn't find anyone open down low, and that's where a lot of ACGC's productions kind of came here in the season so far. So great match so far, and we'll see more of this coming up.
Well, if you're Cam, you want to see ACGC chuck it from the cheap seats because they've been struggling in the three-point shooting, and somehow ACGC needs to find a way for Hansen to give up the ball. They just need to pressure her. Even put 3 people on her. I mean, we've seen a lot of different bodies go after Hansen, and somehow she's been able to evade the pressure a lot here in that first half. Your score, 29-24, ACGC with the lead. More of our UGI halftime. We'll have our UGI first half stats coming up after this here in KSOM.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
Kotsky Tree Care is recognized for their quality tree services. But did you know they also excel in landscaping? They can transform your home with stunning features like retaining walls, patios, pathways, or fire pits. At Kotsky Tree Care and Landscaping, they work closely with you to design the landscape you've dreamed of. Whether you're looking to update your outdoor space or start fresh with new construction, they'll work with you to bring your vision to life. For all your tree care and landscaping needs, call 712-249-9725. At Kotsky Tree Care and Landscaping, they're always willing to go out on a limb for you.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-2...
All right, back here in Guthrie Center. It's our UGI halftime of the first game of our doubleheader between KM and ACGC. Chargers lead at 29-24. For the KM Cougars, Ada Hansen leads the way with 8 points. Ruthie Rich has 7. Daphne Whalert with 3. Riley Steffen with 2. Riley Whalert with 2, and Krista James has 2 points. Cam, 10 of 24 shooting in that first half for 42%, 2 of 8 from three-point land, and 2 of 6 from the the free throw line. The problem was certainly turnovers for Cam in the first half. Didn't keep track of those turnovers, but dealing with that pressure defense by ACGC was a problem, although they got better in the second quarter. For the Chargers, they're led by Cam Richter. She's got 12. Stella Largent with 9, but Cam doing a good job. Everybody else only has 2. Miranda Gruber, Kylie Kautsky, Kaylee Kautsky, and Nora Langard each with a deuce. For the Chargers, they were 10 of 26 from the field for 38%, but 0 of 8 from three-point land, 9 of 12 from the free throw line in that first half, with Cam Richter herself going 8 of 10 from the line in that first half. So somehow Cam has got to find a way to deal with Cam Richter, because Cam is beating Cam right now.
Yeah. Coach Bowdler's happy to see those numbers from the free throw line. The simple thing is just stop fouling her, but it's obviously not as easy as that. Just got to keep those hands up, keep your body parallel or perpendicular to the ground, and try to just force less trips to the free throw line there for Cam.
We got a busy week coming up. Iowa State basketball tomorrow, and then we're off on Wednesday on church night, then back at it on Thursday. We'll see this Cam Cougar team again, this time in Oakland, as they battle the Bulldogs of Riverside in a girls-boys doubleheader. Usual start time there at 6 o'clock. Another non-conference matchup here on KSOM. And then Friday and Saturday, we hit the mats. We go to Corning for the John J. Harris Wrestling Invitational. It's a tradition here on KSOM. We go down there and cover that at Southwest Valley High School. And Cam will be down there, so will ACGC boys. Both teams will be competing at the John J. Harris. You can follow those teams and all the other teams competing, Atlantic among them also. And we'll have updates on Friday night, live play-by-play of the finals on Saturday. Actually, Saturday, I believe the live play-by-play will be on KS95 because of Iowa State basketball. So we'll have reports on both KSOM and KS95. It's good to have another radio station, right? And so
Yes,
we'll
it
have
is.
that for you on Saturday and, of course, Friday night as well for boys wrestling action. Can you believe we're less than 2 weeks away from girls regionals?
Man.
Girls regionals.
Time flies, Chris.
Yeah, I know. A week from this Friday. And Cam, of course, pot of SWAT. And they will be competing at the Atlantic regionals in region number 1 on Friday the 30th. It's halftime here. That is our UGI halftime. 29-24, ACGC with the lead. Second half coming up after this here on KSOM.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
All right, we're back underway. Cam had a couple of shots in the lane, one by Rich, the other by Hansen. Neither would go in. Littler for three in the other end. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. The first three of the game for ACGC, and Becca Littler drains it. And it's 32-24. Chargers with the lead. Racing into the front court is Hansen. Lost the handle on it. Littler with the steal. Ahead to Largent, and her layup is no good. Got it back, and that one is good. So 2 quick baskets by the Chargers to start the third quarter, and they have their biggest lead of the game, 34-24 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Hansen in the backcourt, just got across the timeline. Hansen attacks, nothing there. Backs it out to Eiley Whalert. And then Rich trying to throw it back to Folman, and Gruber knocks it out of bounds. Daphne Whalert will come in for Eiley Whalert. And it will be Cam Ball. Rich right into Hansen. And Hansen in the front court. Near side to Daphne. Trying to go into Rich. It looked like she might have got bumped by Richter. No foul call. Rich, an awkward shot. No good. Rebound, Folman, and she is fouled. Big offensive rebound by Courtney Folman. That's got to have been an emphasis for Joe Willem in the locker room rebounding. And the foul is called on Miranda Gruber. Her second personal foul. First foul on the Chargers here in the third quarter. And Courtney, first free throw is good for the junior. She averages 8 points a game, 50, and that's her first point of the night. 58% free throw shooter, 32% three-point shooter. She was red out at the start of the season. Missed the second one. Long rebound to Carly Kowski. Carly gets it off to Gruber. Left to right come the Chargers. Gruber into the front court. Far corner. Littler launches another three. In and out, no good. Rebound to Whalert. And a foul in the open court. And Hansen was on the move. She had beaten the press along with Rich, but a foul is called on Littler, who prevents it from happening. It is the third foul on Littler. She comes out, and Olivia Mahaffey replaces her.
It was a good foul there in terms of what it gave you on the defensive side, but Littler with three, that could harm ACGC down the way.
Hansen the other way. And she comes out of the ball game now, of course. Whalert up top. Double team, got it to Hansen, behind the double team, whips it near side to Rich, looks to drive over Mahaffey, and the floater is good for Ruthie Rich. She's got 9. And that cuts the lead down to 7, 34-27 on the C-Pro scoreboard. Way up top is Gruber. Gruber dribbles far side, reverses direction, bounce pass near wing to Kautsky. Back up top to Gruber. Largent working hard on the baseline. Richter in the middle. Largent turnaround jumper and drains it. She was trying to get lost behind the Cam defense and then found a seam in the middle of the zone. Hansen back the other way. Short J is good. Hansen able to answer back for Cam. 36-29, ACGC on the C-Pro scoreboard. Early here in the third quarter. Richter's going to launch a three. Rainbow finds a pot of gold. Cam Richter. She doesn't shoot the threes very often, but she can. She's got a high percentage, and now Cam turns it over in the front court. The lead back up to 10 on Richter's three. And a chance to extend it. Richter away from the defender, throws up an air ball. It goes as a pass. Largent lays it up and in. And it's 41-29 ACGC with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Hansen lobs it ahead to Folman. They need an answer. Long two. Won't go in. Long rebound to Gruber. And Gruber will slow it down. Everybody races back the other way. Gruber to Richter. Going for the steal is Folman. Richter can't get open for another shot. Over the head of Gruber, recovers. Near corner. Three ball by Kautsky. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. They weren't going in the first half, and now 3 for the Chargers in the third quarter. And they've opened up a 44-29 lead with 4:20 to play in the third. Folman inside to Rich. Shot up no good, but she is fouled. And I can breathe. Ruthie Rich will go to the line to shoot 2. Back and forth we go with ACGC's pressure and Cam's 1-3-1 turning into a track meet. The foul is caught on Carly Kautsky, her second. Rich misses the free throw. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Touchdown Beer and Grill. Great vibes, drinks, flavor, and unforgettable moments. Every night is a win by Stein Seed. Stein has yield. Contact Trey Briggs, your local Stein representative. And by Principal Financial Group with agent Mark Smith. Second one, no good by Rich, and Largent tracks down the rebound to Huss, who's back in there for the Chargers. 44-29. ACGC with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Richter at the top of the circle, being harassed by Steffen. Skip pass far side to Mahaffey. Mahaffey slashes, shot up, no good. Whalert gets the rebound for Cam. And a big stop for the Cougars. Throw it ahead. Hansen races back the other way. Then reverses direction. Attacks on the baseline. Short jumper. No good. Rebound to Largent. Huss almost traveled with it and looked for Kaylee Kautsky, and the ball ends up in the cafeteria. Look for the ball in the soup. Well, that's what you get when you keep the doors open, you know, to the gym. They keep the doors open, and then loose balls tend to get away, and then you got basketballs in the soup. I mean, you just it's just not tasting good. Hansen lobs it far near corner to Whalert. Lobs it back to Steffen. Steffen near baseline to Whalert. Up top, Hansen open for 3. Air ball. Whalert off her fingertips, out of bounds.
Double three-point shooting is just not how it normally is here for Cam tonight.
No, Hansen, she'll shoot it from the outside, but she's only 18%. That's not her main shot. Huss whips it far side. Richter way downtown. In and out, no good. That was halfway down. Rebound from Eiley Whalert. Back up court comes Cam. In the backcourt, Steffen gets it to Whalert. Lobs it to Hansen, almost over her head. Recovered it. Double teamed. Stays with it. Stolen away by the Chargers. Kaylee Kautsky over Hanson. No good. Fight for the rebound. Hanson with 2 players. Huss gets it back. Up top, Mahaffey for 3. No good. Rebound over the head of Kaylee Kautsky. And it comes off to Steffen. Steffen back into the front court. They get on the far side. Hanson a head fake. Hanson looking to drive. Long 2. No good. Rebound to Richter. I can't keep track of all the misses. Right now, back the other way come the Chargers. Huss, far side to Richter. They get a hand in her face. Then it's stolen away. No loose. Huss on the deck. Well, they call a timeout. Huss was going to get it to Richter, but Brad Badler wants a timeout. 2:29 to play in the third quarter. 44-29. Chargers lead. Back after this here on KSOM.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
All right, on the C-Pro scoreboard, it's right now Chargers up by 15, 44-29, 2:29 to go in the third quarter. Well, I thought they were only going to take a 30 there. That's okay. Olivia Mahaffey's going to come back out of the ball game for the Chargers. So will Becca Littler. Nora Langard is in there along with Kaylee Kautsky. So kind of a makeshift lineup a little bit for Brad Bowler. He's going to give Cam Richter a little bit of rest here. His Chargers have opened up the lead, so trying to rest Cam for the fourth quarter. Huss, near side, Kaylee, inside to Langard, turn around with the left hand, no good. Rebound comes off to Hanson. Hanson trying to evade the defense, gets away from the double team on Langard, stops, pops, and swishes it. She buried that one. That's a tough shot to stop and pop for high schoolers. 44-31, Chargers lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Huss. Near wing, now skip pass far side to Littler. They cover her, up top Huss. Huss wants to drive right through the wickets of Kautsky, actually out of her reach. And it goes out of bounds. Maybe too strong of a pass. And Gruber and Kylie Kautsky come immediately off the bench, replacing Kaylee Kautsky and Jersey Huss.
Cam's got to take advantage of this, Chris. You mentioned they're kind of bringing their second stringers in for ACGC, and they got a moment to deal without Stella Largent.
Well, Richter and Largent are back off the bench at the scorer's table, but need a stoppage to check in. James in the corner, 3-ball, no good. Rebound is tipped out, controlled by Hanson. Hanson trying to go inside and throws it away. And that'll allow those 2 starters back in for the Chargers. Ruthie Rich will come back in for Cam. So will Briley Steffen. Hanson stays in there. Folman's going to come out. I thought she was going to stay. James stays. So does Whalert. And Largent inbounds the ball to Littler. Littler in the backcourt. Gets it off to Gruber. Gruber sees the double team. Full court pressure here by Cam. Littler's got to hurry. Back out. And Gruber just across the timeline beat it. Richter drives baseline. Floater no good. And the rebound to Ada Hanson. Good defense there by the Cougs. Back the other way, Hanson. Far corner to Rich. Largent on her. Lobs it all the way up top to Hanson. To Steffen. They cover her. Near corner to Whalert. Lobs it up top. Good catch by Hanson in front of Gruber. Nothing there. Back out to Rich for 3. Rainbow finds a pot of gold. Good ball movement by Cam. They cut it to 10 with under a minute to go. 44-34 on the C-Pro scoreboard. There was a walk by Kautsky. Richter reverse layup. No good. Rebound Hanson. She races back the other way. A 2-on-2. Boy, she had Steffen and then draws a foul. Boy, if she'd seen Steffen, all she had to do was lob it to her. A good, strong pass. She could have caught it in rhythm and laid it up and in. Instead of foul on Gruber, got bailed out. Hanson is 12. She goes to the line for Cam. And the free throw is good for Ada Hanson. Tonight's game is brought to you by Fikes Plumbing and Services. HVAC, plumbing, sewer, septic. Now serving Greenfield and Atlantic. second one for the leading scorer for the Cougars is good. And she has 14. The lead is 8. 44-36 on the C-Pro scoreboard for ACGC. 38 seconds left. In the front court, Richter in the corner for three. In and out, no good. Rebound to James. Largent went after it. James got it in the hands of Steffen. Across the timeline, finds Hansen, attacks at the elbow. Far side, Rich fakes, drives, blocked by Richter. Out of bounds, off of Richter. 21 seconds left, shot clock is off. Rich underneath their own basket. Needs to get it in, all the way out. Good catch by Hansen near midcourt. Hansen, bounce pass to Steffen. Steffen almost walked with it. Pivoting around. Whaler in the corner. Inside to James. Rejected by Largent. James gets it back. 8 seconds left. Hansen pivots. Long two. Missed it short. Rebound to Richter. Half court. A heave at the buzzer. Hit the top of the backboard. And your score after three. It's ACGC leading on the C-Pro scoreboard 44-36. And we're back after this here on KSOM.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping into Iowa Western Cass County Center to change your future today.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
Alrighty, now 44-36. Chargers with the lead. Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. Jersey Huss for three to start the fourth quarter is no good. And it was deflected out of bounds by Cam. Boy, ACGC had 3 threes in that third quarter. And that helped them build up an 8-point lead. They led by as many as 12. Lob it all the way out to Littler. Far wing to Richter. Right back to Littler. Up top to Kautsky. Near wing to Huss. Largent was calling for it in the middle of the zone. They didn't find her. Littler has it way up top to Huss. 20 on the shot clock. They got time. Kautsky near corner to Huss. Huss back out to Kautsky. Littler on the far wing. Getting a hand in her face. Folman was there. Richter, 10 on the shot clock. Skip past near side. Huss for three. And it rounds around. No good. Largent is there to clean up the mess. What a job by Stella Largent. And the lead is back up to 10 on another big offensive rebound. Hansen lobs it inside. Shot up is good, and the foul by Eiley Whaler. And so Whaler will go to the line to try and complete the three-point play.
It's a great response there, but man, it's got to be a sore to talk to defend Stella Largent. She just knows where to be.
Free throw no good by Whaler, and the rebound comes to Richter. 46-38, the lead for ACGC on the C-Pro scoreboard. Kautsky in the middle, Largent, turnaround jumper, buries it. Stella Largent with 19. Lead back up to 10, 48-38. She was not offensive-minded on Friday, but she's becoming more so here tonight. The confidence is brimming. Hansen up top for three. Needed to go in, no good. Long rebound, Folman saves it. Back up top to Hansen. Near wing, Rich fakes the three. Shot. Before the shot, a foul is called. I think that's a reach in on Kautsky. Littler was there too. It is on Littler instead of Kautsky. That's number 4 on Littler. And Littler will come out of the ballgame. Olivia Mahaffey replaces her. So the Chargers up by 10, and Cam will keep it James now in the corner. Folman open. Finally, at last, no good. Long rebound comes to Rich. Rich lost it. Loose ball on the deck. James and Kautsky tied up. Arrow goes to Cam.
Timeout.
No, a timeout goes to Cam. 6:27 to go in the fourth quarter. 48-38. Cam trails by 10. Back after this 30-second break. KSOM.
Union State Bank is a full-service bank established in 1890. We are a family-owned independent bank serving individuals, businesses, and farmers. With locations in Greenfield, Bridgewater, Corning, and Adair, Union State Bank offers competitive and personalized services. The courteous, helpful employees are there to help you with your every need. Union State Bank is an equal opportunity and housing lender and a member of the FDIC.
48-38. ACGC with the lead over Cam on the C-Pro scoreboard. Cam with the ball. Got a fresh 30-second shot clock here. Rich on the near baseline. Inbounds it to James. James whips it up top to Hansen. Hansen far wing James. James, little contact there was large and got away from her and hit it. They didn't call a foul, but Rich didn't harass her. She has 14. And then Rich swats at the inbounds pass. And it's going to be last touch by Largent.
Man.
Little nifty job by Ruthie Rich, who still maybe suffered from a bloody nose. She's wiping on her nose. Don't get any blood on that ball. That won't go in well in the soup. Way back out to James. Hansen, far corner, Rich for three. Oh, hit the top of the backboard. Folman able to beat Huss to the rebound. James in the corner, got it back to Folman. Folman near baseline. James up top to Hansen, double team. Here comes the double team attacking her. Hansen trying to get away from it. Dribbles and a whistle.
What a push on ACGC.
Ooh, lucky break there for Cam. A little push, not much of a push. And a foul called on Jersey Huss, her first. A fresh 35 for Cam. They trail by 8. Inbounded to James near baseline inside of Rich. Rich puts it on the floor. In and out, no good off the fingertips of James. But it was last touched by Largent. And so the Cougars will keep it. And Rich underneath their own basket. Inbound on the far corner. Up top to Hansen. Hands it to Folman. Folman pivots. Looking for a screen by James. Inside. Pass down to Whaler, no good. Rebound to Richter. Whaler had a chance at that one. And the Chargers able to break free. Into the front court is Gruber. Gruber with the dribble. It's now a 2-3 zone. In the middle, Largent. Baseline, Mahaffey buries it. Olivia Mahaffey. Her first points of the night. Back up to a 10-point lead, 50-40. Folman on the far corner, pivoting around in front of Largent. Skip pass near wing. Rich fakes the three, and it's stolen away by Huss. Has a 2-on-2. Bounce pass, Gruber. Might have gotten away with a walk, and is blocked out of bounds by Rich. Daft to Whaler, and Briley Steffen come in for Cam. Folman and James have a rest. 5 minutes to go. And Chargers up 10. Inbound on the corner, and the Rainbow finds the goal for Olivia Mahaffey. She rarely shoots threes. Just her fourth attempt of the year, and her third make of the year. Back the other way, Whaler trying to answer is no good. And the rebound comes off to the Chargers. Biggest lead of the game on the C-Pro scoreboard, 53-40. 4:38 to play. Richter up top to Gruber. Near wing to Huss. Lobs a near baseline to Mahaffey. Skip pass far side to Richter. Richter. Boy, Largent wants it. Now she gets it. Turnaround jumper. Misses it off the back of the iron. Rebound to Huss. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound bats around, and Hansen comes out with it. Hansen the other way. Hansen in the front court. Kicks it back out to Steffen. Steffen dribbles. Tries to split a double team. She's still pivoting around. Whaler in the middle to the other Whaler. Eiley trying to get it back to Rich. It gets booted out of there. Loose ball to Rich in the corner for three. Air ball. Rebound to Largent. And back up comes the Chargers. 3:52 to play. And it's the Chargers by 13. Huss in the middle to Largent. Turnaround jumper. No good again. She missed 2 in a row. Loose rebound. Who's got him? A Happy. Largent. Wailert. Somebody. The Chargers have it, and they got a timeout. 3:40 to go. ACGC by 13. We're back at 30 here on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly, we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to BrockerCarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Well, I hate it when you eat something that's too hot at lunch and it burns the inside of your mouth and you know, ruins your taste buds for the rest of the day.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. It's okay. I'll live through it. Inbounded to Largent. Squeezes it up. No good. Richter, the offensive rebound. Another board for the Chargers. And they lead by 13 with 3.5 to go in the ball game. Richter in the near corner. Skip pass far side to Littler. Up top to Gruber. Near wing to Kautsky. Back up top to Gruber. Littler in the middle to Largent. Puts it up, and it just rolled off the iron. No good, but she is fouled. Largent has 19. Richter with 15 to lead the Chargers. Hansen 14. Rich 14 for the Cougars. Free throw for Stella Largent is good. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Service Master by Rice. Don't forget, the Service Master by Rice player of the game, after the game, 24/7, 365 services all of Western Iowa. By Harrison Hoig Excavation, your local experts in excavation and land work, 712-249-5137. And Largent hits them both. She's got 21. And the biggest lead of the game for the Chargers, 55-40 on the C-Pro scoreboard with 3:10 to go in the ball game. Way up top is Steffen. Lobs it and it's stolen away. No, Richter can't control it. Or I guess that was Folman who lobbed that pass. Richter tipped it into the Cam bench. And Folman will inbound it for the Cougars. Try to squeeze it into Hansen. She was able to tip it back to Folman. A dribble drive. Shot is blocked. Steffen had it blocked that time. Or excuse me, Kesley Platt had it blocked. And back the other way comes the Chargers. Up by 15. I think Richter got a piece of that block. Up top, Gruber for 3 is no good. They probably didn't need it, but a long rebound is tracked down by Kautsky and got it back to Gruber. Another offensive rebound for ACGC. And there's 2:35 to go, and it looks like Cam is not looking to foul, and ACGC can just run this thing out. Gruber is just dribbling back and forth, and now coming out is Platt. One dribble for Kautsky near baseline to Richter. Back to Kautsky. Littler inside to Largent. Nothing there. Back outside Kautsky for 3. No good with 3 on the shot clock. Rebound comes right back to her, and she banks it up and in. Another offensive rebound, and that's the story of the game right there. 2 minutes to play. Cam will fall to 7-6, and ACGC will get their 10th win of the year against 3 losses. 57-40. ACGC with the lead. The boys game coming up. Hansen triple teamed. James whips it near side and over the head of Folman into her bench. Ruthie Rich back into the game, replacing Platt. 1:45 to go. Let's see. Cam's got a busy week. They're playing 4 games this week. We'll see them Thursday at Riverside. They play Woodbine tomorrow in a Rolling Valley game. And they're at Peyton Jourdan on Friday. Never know what could happen up there. But Cam should be heavy favorites there. And, of course, Riverside is tough. They're ranked 6th. Ilda State. ACGC. They got at Ogden tomorrow night. And then they are at Panorama later in the week. They're arch rivals, so anything can happen there. But the Chargers will be heavy favorites in both of those games. Kautsky walked with it, no call. Largent in the lane and buries it. And Stella Largent is having a stellar game. 59-40. ACGC with the lead, and now a pass inside. It's stolen away by Richter. Richter will cross the timeline for ACGC, and they're going to win in runaway style here in the first game of our doubleheader. And right now there's 22 seconds on the shot clock. Gruber just dribbling around, gets it to Kautsky. They don't even have to attempt a shot. Kautsky gets it back from Richter, far side to Littler. Far corner to Richter, back to Littler. And ACGC, they don't even, well, Larger will turn around, jumper, and bury it at the free throw line. And that's the icing on the cake for ACGC. Shot clock is off now. Folman way far away with the dribble. Ridge trying to go inside, or checked it out with Steffen with that dribble. And the pass knocked out of bounds. Chargers still playing hard-nosed defense, not giving Cam anything. Coming up in between games, we'll hear from both boys' head coaches on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show. Hanson, shot up no good, but she is fouled. She's scoreless here in the fourth quarter. Matter of fact, Cam only has 4 points total in the fourth quarter. And Ada Hanson will go to the line. She has 14 right now for the Cougars. And the free throw is no good for Ada Hanson. 59% free throw shooter. And she is now 4 of 7 from the line here in this game. 13.8 seconds left in the ball game. And Hanson's second one is good. So she'll lead Cam with 15. And Littler will get it to Kautsky across the timeline, and the Chargers don't have to do anything, although Platt is defending Gruber right at the half court. She tips it to Kautsky, and that's the ball game. 61-41, the final score. ACGC with the convincing win here as they pulled away in the fourth quarter. They led 8 at the end of 3. We're taking a break and back with more after this here on KSOM.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories. From the first bite to the last sip, Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come
61-41, the final score. ACGC beats Cam and goes to 10-3 of the season. Cam falls to 7-6, and just a much more aggressive defensive team, Jack, I think, with the Chargers.
Yeah, they came in with a solid game plan. That was to keep Ada Hanson with at least 2 people on her at all times. That worked really well out for the for the Chargers. I think we kind of saw the same story here against Guthrie EHK, where Cam was kind of walking into a game where the other team might be more favored, but they keep with them for that first half. They make solid shots, and then in the second half, they kind of take their foot off the gas there. And it was kind of the story there with ACGC, kind of the same thing we saw with Guthrie EHK a while back. But ACGC, they just played so much more aggressive. I liked what they saw, or what I saw out of that second half there. They went to that 3, and that's kind of where the ball movement was rewarding ACGC when Cam moved to that 2-3 zone. They were able to get some good looks there. Stella Largent was still making plenty of shots there from down low too, so they could always go to her when the 3 wasn't working. But Cam on the other side, on the offensive side, they just couldn't get shots to go in, Chris. And I think that's kind of what gave ACGC the edge there. Their offense was just able to get the ball rolling more in that second half. And defensively, Cam, they just couldn't keep up with what ACGC was bringing to them tonight here, Chris.
Well, it was an impressive display by the Chargers and a good rebounding effort, especially on the offensive boards. They had to rebound after the loss on Friday, and they rebounded tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have the rebounding stats, but offensive rebounds, a big story in the ball game. For Cam, they were led by Ada Hansen. She had 15. Ruthie Rich, 14. Daphne Waylard had 3. Briley Steffen held to 2. Krista James had just 2. Eiley Waylard with 4 points, and Courtney Fullman had 1. Cam was 16 of 47 from the field in the ball game. Get out our trusty abacus, and that comes to 34%. But they were 42% in the first half. 3 of 14 from three-point land, and 6 of 12 from the free throw line. ACGC was led by Stella Largent. She's our Service Master by Rice player of the game. Led the way with 25 points. Cam Richter had 15. Carly Kowski had 7. Olivia Mahaffey with 5. Becca Littler with 3. Nora Langard, 2. Kaylee Kowski, 2. Miranda Gruber had 2 points. ACGC was 23 of 60 from the field. That's 38%. That's pretty much what they were in the first half, so pretty consistent. Only 4 of 22 from three-point land and 11 of 14 from the free throw line. Our Service Master by Rice player of the game is Stella Largent. No one expects to be in the path of disaster, but when it strikes, Service Master by Rice is ready. Call 712-225-7828. 61-41, the final score. Coming up, we'll have the second game of our doubleheader between Cam and ACGC. And it's our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show, as we'll hear from Ian Hunt and Lance Kading, your home for personalized sports apparel in Atlantic. That's after this here on KSOM.
What's it mean to be in
United
good?
Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
Guthrie Center as Cam takes on ACGC. Cougars boys basketball head coach Ian Hunt joins me now on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show. And Coach, how do you feel about your team coming into tonight's showdown against the Chargers?
Feeling good. Coming off a big win at Logan Magnolia, getting on the right side of things. Hopefully we can keep that streak going.
Well, yeah, you beat Loma 57-55 last Thursday. It was kind of a breakout game for Gunnar Hogeson with 22 points. What did you like about that? I'm sure you were ecstatic to see him get going.
Yeah, it's something we've always known we always known he can do. He's a good player, and just excited. It was a good team win. Gunnar was really active on the boards and offensively, and we think that's a winning recipe for us. We can get him playing like that consistently.
How do you feel about Gunnar, and what's been working out for him this season? And I'm sure it's like amazing for his confidence level to have a game like that.
Yeah, Gunnar's a really skilled player, somebody we believe in a lot. And seeing him be that active and physical and doing a lot of little things, even outside of scoring, he can impact the game in a lot of other ways than just shooting the basketball. So it was nice to see him do all those things and really play a pretty complete game.
And what have you seen from guys like Braxton Dennis, Caden Winter? They're kind of like your number 3, number 4, but they both can put points on the board as well.
Yeah, I think the great thing about that Logan Magnolia one is we had a lot of guys come in and contribute. Something we've known is we have a lot of guys who can contribute any given night. We did a nice job taking care of the ball. Something else we talked about was limiting turnovers. And yeah, we bring a ton of guys in who can shoot, pass, do some different things for us.
And so what have you worried about the most here recently? I mean, 2 losses to 2 solid teams, Coon Rapids Bayard, Southwest Valley. I mean, especially Coon, they're really good, but a win before that over Glidden Ralston. It's been up, down, depending on the schedule. I mean, only 29 points against Boyer Valley. Have you been more concerned about offense, defense? What's been the story here lately these last couple of weeks?
The first thing we always want to talk about is trying to win the hustle stats, rebounding, the turnover margin. All of those things are really important facets of winning, and it's just proven that you need to do those to win. So we always try to focus on that, cutting down turnovers, win the rebounding battle. And then after that, it's just about consistency. We've seen good offense in spurts. We got to do it more consistently. We make good decisions down the stretch. Sometimes we got to do that more consistently. So I think it's just all areas of the game, focusing on little details and paying attention to that detail and doing that with consistency.
And you're only shooting about 27% from beyond the arc, so you gotta. I mean, your strength seems to be attacking inside. I mean, Gunnar is shooting 25% from three-point land. Colin Bauer can go out and drain. He's actually at 32%. Braxton at 34%. So, what have you done to try and create points inside that arc?
We always talk about against zones, man, trying to feed the post, and that really opens up better looks on the perimeter, which can improve perimeter shots and shooting percentages. And the other thing we're looking at is we would like to get more free throws per game. We got to attack the rim to do that. So we're trying to push dribble drives, post feeds, trying to get us to the line more, get some easy buckets early in the game, and hopefully that builds confidence, opens up perimeter shots as the game goes on.
Yeah, what can you do during the season to actually improve free throw shooting? I always find that it's kind of hard to do that as the season progresses.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you could do some pressure free throws. You could just shoot free throws. Sometimes some people say don't mention it. It's a mental thing. Just try not to focus on it. Focus on other things, and it'll start to happen. But I just think a big thing is repetition. Taking a few minutes here and there, shooting a few more. And it's tough. It's tough to simulate the situations in the game when you're up 1 or 2 points and there's a lot more pressure on you. But hopefully trying to get that repetition and that confidence.
And then how about ACGC? You might have a size advantage here, but they have some guards that can go out and play. What do you see as the challenges with the Chargers?
Yeah, they look like they get out and transition a lot. They got some speed on them. A lot of guys who can shoot the ball. We're going to have to be really good about covering up the perimeter. And again, those little things I talk about. We have that size advantage. We got to go out and win the rebounding battle. We have to take care of the ball and limit their opportunities in transition.
Well, part of a busy week. You got Woodbine tomorrow, and then at Riverside later in the week on Thursday, and then actually you got at Preeton-Jourdain on Friday. So this is a busy week for you.
Yeah, we're putting a lot of miles on this week.
That's right. Coach, really appreciate your time here in our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show, and best of luck here tonight against ACGC. Thanks so much.
Yep, thanks for having me, Chris.
Ian Hunt, head coach for Cam Boys Basketball, with us here on KSOM.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
We're here on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show here on KSOM, and we're talking with Lance Kading, head coach for ACGC. Coach, a tough loss against Earlham on Friday night. Your team just you played so well in that second quarter. You probably had good thoughts going into the second half, but it just didn't come together for you.
Yeah, we shot ourselves in the foot, spotting them 13-0 to start, and then we had our own 13-0 run in the second quarter. So actually went up 3 at halftime and came out slow again in the second half. So I don't know. Joe and Tommy were doing all right. A couple other guys struggled to hit shots and to finish, and then we got kind of out of what we were doing that got us there, and rightfully so. We needed those two to be shooting shots, but we needed to be more organized on how we got to that. It got to be too much isolation ball and quick threes, and if they go in, that's amazing. But if they don't, and we don't have guys crashing the boards, it goes from 8 to 10 points to 20 pretty quick. So just learning to play together. I had a couple of guys had trouble finishing layups. A couple of guys had really good looks at three, just didn't knock them down. But we got to have guys that we got to have some scoring help from those two, and we also got to have guys in the game that realize if they're having a tough night scoring, have an impact, a way to impact the game other ways to help us win. So, and I thought Preston and Johnny both did a nice job of that, with rebounding and defense at different times. But we need more points from those two. So they gotta help those seniors out.
Well, if you could just take what happened in that second quarter, bottle it up, put it in the jar, and do that every time, you'd be just fine.
Yeah, that'd be all right. I'd probably be a rich man if that was the case. But no, that was fun. I mean, the start of the game was not fun. Over there debating with myself on how timeouts I burned in the first quarter and how much I let us try to figure it out. And then the switch flipped in the second quarter, so that was nice. Everybody felt good at halftime. I thought the attitude was right, and then we just came out and then, I mean, they're a tough team, and they shoot a lot of threes. When they're hitting, it's tough, but they also got guys that they're really good at attacking closeouts. So if you close out hard to take the threes away, they'll get in the paint and kick out to the next shooter, or if the inside guys step out to help, they'll dump it off to the big guy for a layup. So they're just attacking in so many different ways that you gotta be kind of on point to stay in the game.
So you got Cam here tonight on this Monday in the second game here, an R doubleheader again. What are your thoughts about the Cougars?
Yeah, just a team like us, it seems like they've got quite a bit of talent, and maybe the record's not quite where they want it, but we always, every year, it's a pretty good game with them and us. So it's a non-conference game, and we're usually both either on a if we play on a Monday, we both usually have a conference game on the Friday before. So as a non-conference game, there's not a whole lot of scouting and prep you can do. Try to watch them a little bit throughout the year here. Giving us fits last year. He's a double-double machine, so you're going to have to know where he's at all times. And the rest of them as well. Like I said, they like us. They got some talent. It's just a matter of they're still kind of trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together like us. So should be a good competitive game.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Thanks so much.
You bet. Thank you, Chris.
Lance Kading, head coach for ACGC Boys Basketball, joins us here on our Outfitters Plus Outlet Store Coaches Show on KSOM.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Out Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufacture our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Out Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
You're listening to high school boys basketball action on 96.5 FM KSOM. Now, with tonight's game is KSOM Sports Director
All right, along with Jack McKee, we're ready for the second game of our doubleheader here tonight between Cam and ACGC. I don't know if I'll be able to broadcast it because I ate one of Margot's cookies. It's chocolate chip, and so my burnt mouth has now got chocolate chip in it. My taste buds are just fine. Thank you very much. Man, that was really good. If I eaten more of that, my mouth will have been like that good. Been doing the game like that. The starting lineups for the Cam Cougars are 4 and 6 under head coach Ian Hunt. Gunnar Hogeson, a 6'5" senior, 10.4 points, 7.3 rebounds a game. Caden Winther, 5'11" junior, 8.3 points. Carson McKee, 6 foot junior, 3 points. Brexton Dennis, a 5'9" junior, 7.6 points a game. Or excuse me, 9.6 points a game. Colin Bauer, 6'3" senior, 15 points, 11 rebounds a game. For the Chargers of ACGC, 3-8 under head coach Lance Keating. Tommy Scram, a 5'9" senior, 14.9. Joe Crawford, a 5'7" senior, 13.5. Johnny Kading, a 6'1" senior, 6.8. Preston Kent is a 6'1" junior, 3.4. And Blaze Dorsey, a 5'10" senior, a 3.2 a game. Kading will jump it up against Bauer. And we're ready to go for the second game of our doubleheader. And it looks like Kalen Anstey is going to get a start for Cam, 6'3" junior. So Anstey will start in place of Winther. And Cam works it into the front court. Hogeson goes inside. Anstey misses it, and the rebound comes off to ACGC. Back the other way. Kading attacks, misses the layup. And then the rebound comes right back to him at the free throw line. Scram, head fake, drives underneath the basket. Reverse layup is good. And we're underway. 2-0. Chargers with an early lead on a C-Pro scoreboard. And then it's stolen away by Tommy the Gun Scram, and he lays it up and in. And a 4-0 lead early on for Scram. Back the other way comes Cam. Hogeson. Bauer at the top of the key. Hogeson at 22 in their win over Logan Magnolia. Bauer goes inside to Anstey. Off balance, missed it, fouled. And Anstey will go to the line to shoot 2. He's only 2 of 5 from the free throw line this season. Cam had a 2-game losing streak snapped when they beat Loma on Thursday, 57-55. ACGC, meanwhile, they've lost 2 in a row. After beating Exire K last Saturday, the previous Saturday, 51-45. They lost to Woodward Granger and Earlham. Actually led at halftime against Earlham. But the second half disastrous for ACGC. Anstey hits both free throws for the Cougars. 4-2. ACGC with the lead. Kent up top, looking to drive his Scram and kicks it on the corner. Dorsey for 3 is no good, and Hogeson skies high for the rebound. Back up court comes McKee. McKee far side to Dennis. Inside off the fingertips of Anstey, but we're going to have a foul called on ACGC. Foul is called on Preston Kent, his first. And the second team foul on ACGC. Who's the other? Oh, the other foul is on Dorsey. Bauer, he looks to attack. Wanted to throw a bounce pass to Anstey, but it's low. ACGC will come back the other way, and another easy layup for Scram. And he's got all 6 of the Chargers' points. Now Bauer out of control, but he got it off. McKee jumper is no good, and the rebound comes off to the Chargers. Back the other way. Reese Engarten is in there for the Chargers. Dorsey on the near wing. Kick out up top. 3-ball by Scram. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Tommy the Gun Scram has all 9 points for ACGC. 9-2. ACGC with the lead with 2 minutes gone in the opening quarter. McKee. Bauer at the high post. Jumper off the mark. No good. Rebound to Crawford. Long pass down court. Scram in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Kent. Head fake. Shut up. Good. Preston Kent. And that's going to bring out a timeout just like that by head coach Ian Hunt. 11-2 ACGC jumps out in front here tonight. We're back after this here on KSOM.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Coaches never like to burn timeouts like that to stop the momentum of your opponent, but that's what Cam had to do there. McKee goes into the front, hurt Hogeson, and he lost control. He was double-teamed by both Crawford and Kent, and it was tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Cam ball. ACGC, the aggressor, to start things off. Dennis looks to attack on the far wing, picks up his dribble in the middle to Anstey at the free throw line. Near side, Hogeson for three, no good. And the rebound comes to Johnny Kading. Kading back the other way. Near corner to Crawford. Up top, three ball. Rainbow finds a pot of gold for Preston Kent. Boy, the two games we've seen from ACGC hasn't been able to hit anything. But he's had two baskets in a row for the Chargers. 14-2. Anstey throws it away inside. Intercepted by Scram. Tommy back into the front court. Tommy picked up his dribble. I haven't seen ACGC play with this much confidence. Crawford way downtown, no good. Rebound to Anstey. Back of court comes McKee. Throws on the far wing to Dennis. Anstey was calling for it. Bauer inside of Anstey. Turns around, shot. No, they're going to call him for a travel. He needs to learn to go to his left. If he went to his left, he would have had a layup. But, you scout out your opponents and you know which way they are, righty or lefty. And you say, well, he doesn't go to his left, so I'll defend him that way. And you got to credit the defense. Back the other way. Scram with a floater is good. Tommy Scram dominating for the Chargers. 16-2 on a C-Pro scoreboard. We're not even halfway through the opening quarter. McKee inside Anstey. Off the glass. No good. No good by Bauer. Tipped around and controlled by Kading. A couple of chances there for the Cougars. Back the other way, Kading inside. Kick back outside. Head fake by Scram. Scram gets it back from Garden to the free throw line. Jump step move. Kent slashes his way to the right side. Blocked. And the Anstey grabs the loose ball. Back the other way. Long pass to Bauer. Bauer on the far baseline. Drives. Pull up Jay. Hit the side of the backboard. Anstey tied up with Kent on the rebound. And the arrow goes to ACGC. Cam hasn't had a made basket yet. They're 0 for their first 7. They have 2 free throws. That's all to show for it.
Got to get off to a better start here if you're Cam. You got to start messing them up on the defensive side and start looking at some good shots.
Zach Kaufman is in there for the Cougars. And working it up court is Scram. Far corner to Garden. Back to Tommy. Scram slashes underneath to Kading when he lost the handle on the hot potato. It goes out of bounds to the Cougars. So a turnover will give Cam the opportunity, but they have dug themselves a hole already in this one. And Dennis will work it up court. Across the timeline he comes and hands it off. There's a tip ball. Kaufman, but tracking it down in the backcourt is McKee. McKee gets it back. Dennis, high post Bauer, inside. Dennis head fake. Up top, free throw line. Bauer drains it. First bucket of the game for Cam. Colin Bauer. 3:10 to go in the opening quarter. 16-4, Chargers. Dorsey kicks it behind him. Driving is Garden. He's fouled by Kaufman. I don't believe it'd be a shooting foul here. I don't think I saw a shot put up. Well, I guess they are going to say he was in the act of shooting. I kind of disagree with that. And then they gave the foul to Braxton Dennis instead of Kaufman. And the free throw is no good by Garden. Reese Garden, he's only 3 of 5 for the season so far this year for the Chargers. Second one for the freshman, in and out, no good. Hogeson the rebound for Cam. And back up court come the Cougars. Near corner, Hogeson for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound to Kading. He pushes it back into the front court. Near wing to Dorsey. Dorsey up top to Scram. Scram in the lane, throw it right at the feet, or check that was Garden. Throw it right at the feet of Kading, who wasn't expecting the hot potato, and another turnover gives it back to the Cougars. And McKee from left to right for the Cougars. Near side, he comes to Kaufman. Kaufman near baseline to Hogeson. Whips it far side. Dennis, the long 2, no good. And the rebound comes off to Katie. Collides with Dennis, but he tips the ball off to Scram. Tommy steps up, shoots the three. No good at the front of the iron. And the big rebound by Kaufman. Back up court comes Hogeson for the Cougars with his bright orange shoes. Near corner, McKee slashes off balance. No good in the lane. Bauer went over his head. Scram comes away with it. He wants to run with it. Ahead to M. Garden. M. Garden into the front court. Hands it back off to Scram. Scram wants to drive. Lane is open. Try to bounce pass to Kading. Stolen away by Hogeson. And now it's stolen back by Kading. Kick back out to Scram, and it's stolen away by Kaufman. And then it's knocked out of bounds by Scram. I'm dizzy. Joe Fagan checks in for ACGC, and so does Will Scram. So you got Crawford is in there. He hasn't seen much touches so far. They're both Scram brothers in there, I think. M. Garden is in there. Dorsey is in there. No, Tommy is out of the ball game right now. Cohen McCann in there for Cam. Got it to Bauer. Near wing. Hogeson for three is no good. Bauer, the offensive rebound for the Cougars. Got it up top to Dennis. Dennis to McCann. Near corner to Hogeson. Hogeson looking, has to go back out to Dennis. Swings it far side to Bauer. All alone inside, right through his hands, Kaufman, but he got it back to Hogeson. And then he threw it away almost. Crawford saying it's our ball, but it's off of Joe, and Cam will keep 16 on the shot clock. 1:19 on the game clock. Hogeson will inbound it for the Cougars. In the backcourt to Dennis. To McCann, back out to Dennis. Near wing, Kaufman along three. No good. McCann skies for the rebound. Nothing there, back out to Dennis for three. Rainbow finds a pot of gold. It was set up by the offensive rebound by Cohen McCann. 16-7 with a minute to go. In the first quarter, Crawford drives. Rejected, no fouled. Kaufman thought he had a clean reject. It was him and Hogeson in there. And the foul is on Kaufman. And that's his first. And the team's second, but two free throws here for Joe Crawford. Free throw is good for the senior. 66% from the line at a 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown in the playoffs. A loss eventually. You were there. No, you weren't.
I was not there.
You were not there. Second one good by Crawford, 18-7 ACGC. That's right, we didn't video in the playoffs. Can't do that. Got to pay like a small business loan. Bauer left alone along two, and he buries it. Colin Bauer just inside the top of the arc. He is 33% from three-point land, so he can hit it from the outside. Lead is 9. Bauer going for the steal. He's called for the foul. But they had fouls to give. That's only number 1 on Bauer, the 13th foul on Cam. So no harm, no, well, there was a foul. I don't know if there was any harm. Tommy Scram comes back into the game for this offensive possession. 0.8 differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Tommy has it near midcourt, and they'll run it all the way down. Cohen McCann kind of cheating out on him. Will Scram is still in there. Both Scram brothers are in there for ACGC. McCann reaches, ball rolling on the floor. There's a scrum, and Dennis somehow got it to Cohen McCann, and he'll lay it up and in. Braxton Dennis with an aggressive move. Back the other way, Tommy with 10 seconds left. Cut off on the baseline. Cutting to the hoop. Good fake by Fagan, but he missed it point blank. McCann came out with it. 1 second left and not going to get it off. Wowzers. Joe Fagan would love to have that one back. He had it point blank for a deuce and missed it. And Cam was able to cut it down to 7. That's the end of the first quarter, 18-11. ACGC leads on the C-Pro scoreboard. Back after this here on KSOM.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-249-2503.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Bauer with the drive, and a foul is going to be called on Joe Fagan for ACGC as we start the second quarter. 18-11, Chargers with the lead. Bauer going to the free throw line for the Cougars. He's got 4, Dennis 3, Anstey and McCann each with 2. For Cam, free throw no good by Colin, his first trip to the line. Tommy scrambled 11 in that opening quarter. Preston Kent with 5, Joe Crawford 2 for the Chargers. And the second one is good by Bauer. So he's got 5, the lead cut to 6. 18-12, we start the second quarter on RC Pro scoreboard here on KSOM. Will Scram, far corner, Dorsey launches a 3, no good. Rebound to Bauer. And he hands it off and back into the front court. Dennis wants to go all the way. He stumbles underneath the basket. It went out of bounds. No foul called. And it will be Charger ball. McCann will start the second quarter for Cam, along with Madden Carey for the first time, Bauer, and Zach Kaufman and Braxton Dennis. So Ian Hunt rotating out his team a little bit here. We haven't seen Caden Winther at all tonight. Fagan hands it off. Will Scram way far away. Throw it back to Dorsey. Recovers in front of Kaufman. Will Scram launches a 3. In and out. No good. Rebound Fagan. Lost it. Crawford floater. Good. Will Scram missed the 3, but an offensive rebound for ACGC. They're up 8, 20-12 on the C Pro scoreboard. Dennis, far side to Kaufman. One-hand pass to Bauer on the high post. Nice pass inside. Carey missed it. McKee the rebound, and he's fouled. And Cohen McCann, who's got incredible quicks, will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is called on Joe Fagan, his second. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Community Insurance, by Union State Bank, and by Kautsky Tree Care and Landscaping. Free throw no good by Cohen, who was 0 of 2 at the line this year, now 0 of 3. The average is less than about a point a game. Saw a lot of action in the JV game. He's only a sophomore, 5'10", but a lot of potential, and he hits the second one. He's got 3 points now for Cam, well above his average, and the Cougars trail by 7. Scram back into the front court. Wanted to go to Will, and he pivoted around and forced a foul on Braxton Dennis. And that's his second. No. What? Well, they can't give the foul to McCann, can they?
Gave it to Dennis.
Yeah, I was going to say. Dennis was right there. He couldn't give it on McCann, but anyway, Scram comes into the front court. You never can trust the scorer's table. You never get it right. Kading right off the fingertips of Fagan, but the loose ball comes to Kent, and bumbling, McCann can't stop himself, and he draws the foul. Nothing McCann could have done there. That ball was just ping-ponged around. And he picks up his first personal foul. The Chargers get a fresh 35. Lob it to Kading on the near wing. Kading with the dribble. Shovels it back. And then back up top, it goes to Will Scram. Scram in the far corner. Kent walked, I think. We had a whistle. Maybe not a walk, but something is the official is not happy about something. He's going to go over to the scorer's table and have a conversation. I guess the shot clock, only 4 seconds went off, so the shot clock was late in starting. Either that or the official is asking advice on where to go for a meal afterwards. I don't know. You know, where's a good place to get some good chow on the way home? I have no idea where he lives, but you never know what they're talking to the scorer's table about. Inbound inside of Kading, reverse layup underneath, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Bauer comes away with it. And back the other way comes McKee. Lobs it near side. Good catch by McCann. Got it back to McKee. McKee off to the races. Shot is blocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Chargers. Good aggressive move by McKee that time. Anstey comes in, replacing Kaufman. Well, Caden Winter not in the lineup for Cam. That's a tough loss if he's not able to play tonight, averaging 8 a game. McCann, near wing to Carey. Back up top to McCann. And Bauer finds Anstey all alone. Good eyes by Bauer. And Anstey finishes. 20-15. ACGC with a lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Just under 6 to go in the second quarter. Way up top is M. Garden. Will Scram launches a 3. No good. Kading tips it up into the air and controlled by Tommy Scram. Tommy hands it off. Will shouted for the ball is wide open. Now he's covered. Baseline. They get it far side to Kent. Kent got it from Kading. Back to Will Scram to Tommy. McCann went for the steal. Timeout. Lance Kading, the head coach. He doesn't like something. And so a timeout call. We'll take it with them back at 30 here on KSOM.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7.
20-15 ACGC leads, but we haven't much of anything here in the second quarter. Some sloppiness on both sides. And M. Garden on the near wing. Way up top to Scram. Will to Tommy on the far wing. Kent on the far corner. Back to Tommy. Tommy with a head fake. Free throw line. Jump step near side. M. Garden the corner for 3. No good. Rebound Cohen McCann. Cohen hands it off, and back the other way comes McKee. McKee with the dribble, slashes over the head of Bauer, recovers the loose peach. Got it to Carey. Carey lobs it back to McKee. Bauer at the high post, guarded by Kading. Will shoot it over him and misses. Cohen McCann, the offensive rebound, but he threw it to the wrong color. Will Scram has it. Got it to Tommy. Tommy with a drive on the baseline. Kick it near corner to Kading. Right off the fingertips of M. Garden. Cohen McCann beats everybody, and he misses the layup, but Carson McKee is there to clean up the mess.
See that hustle there from Cohen McCann. He's a great defender all around. Look at him.
And he steals it in the backcourt. McKee was squaring for 3, and Kading picked his pocket. 20-17, ACGC with a lead, but Cam's starting to come on now. Kading at the top of the circle. Far side to Will Scram. Way up top to Tommy. Tommy back to Will in the far wing. He wants to shoot it. Kading slashes inside off the fingertips of Kent, but it was knocked out of bounds by Bauer. And now Gunnar Hogeson was on the bench for a while for the Cougars. He comes in for Madden Carey. And Lance Kading will answer. Joe Crawford was on the bench for a while. He comes in for Will Scram. So those boys will be well-rested starters. Lob it out. Tommy the gun for 3. No good, but he's fouled. And that's 3 free throws. And Tommy Scram at 11 points in the opening quarter will go to the line to shoot 3. 3 for Tommy. By the way, Tom, I don't know if his real nickname is Tommy the Gun Scram, but I created that on Friday.
It should be.
It should be, yeah.
It's a great nickname, Chris.
Yeah. Go back to the era of the 20s with the Tommy gun. First free throw, no good. Second one, good for Scram.
I was looking at this earlier, Chris, but there's a IHSAA banner over there. I think it says 1929.
Where?
far left over on the other side. I think it says 1929. I'm not sure. I got to look at that after the game.
Tommy was 2 of 3 from the line, 22-17. Chargers lead on the C-Pro scoreboard with 4:05 to go in the second quarter. McKee, a good catch, and he threw it away. Tommy, the gun, all the way, lace it up and in. He anticipated that pass. Lead back to 7. Long pass down court to Hogeson. High post to Bauer. Bauer wanted to go inside. Got it to Hogeson underneath, and he muscles his way up and in. First points of the game for Hogeson. Hit 22 against Logan Magnolia. 24-19 lead back to 5 on the C-Pro scoreboard. M. Garten lead far away. Near wing Crawford fakes a long 3. Scramble to the near corner. Crossover. Floater. Got by the defender, but he missed his shot. Bauer able to hold on for dear life for the rebound. Back to the way comes McKee. McKee lobs it to Hogeson. Long 3 in the far wing. And Rainbow finds the pot of gold. He regains his touch. Timeout. Cam, they have cut it down to 2. It was 10, now 2. 24-22. Chargers still lead it, but it's slipping away. Back after this on KSOM.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison at hchexcavation.com.
So 24-22, a big 3 by Gunnar Hogeson, 5 in a row by Gunnar. And the Cougars have cut the lead down to 2 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, trying to climb back in this one, not trying to let that first quarter dictate the rest of the game.
Screen right to left on the far wing to Kent. Screen by Katie. Kent can't screen it. Picks up his dribble. Near corner on the skip to Scram for 3, no good. Bauer goes high. It's stripped out of him by Fagan. Fake by Crawford. Tommy fakes a 3. Baseline J is good. An offensive rebound for the Chargers. And they take a 4-point lead, and now we got a travel call against Cam on the other end. And it'll go back to the Chargers with 2:47 to go in the second quarter. And ACGC will get it back. Cam had cut into that deficit. They've outplayed the Chargers here in the second quarter, but ACGC maintains the lead. Kent on the far wing in the front court. Kent with a dribble. Little reach by McKee. Katie gives him a pick. Crawford near wing for 3. Way downtown. In and out, no good. And the ball was batted out of bounds by Bauer, who couldn't control the board. Hard to do it because he jumped right over, I think, Katie, and didn't hit him. There was no foul there. Yeah. Kent on the near baseline. Whips it on the far corner. Tommy for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold in the foul. Wowzers! Tommy, the gun, nailed another one.
Just a blown defense play there by Cam. Didn't see Tommy over on the far corner.
Foul is on Kalen Enstay, his first, and a chance at a rare 4-point play. I used to broadcast Cornell College games. We used to see it all the time. He missed it. Rebound comes back to Scram. Crawford with a head fake. Crawford jump step. Kick it in the corner. Scram for another 3. No good. Fagan can't control it. And controlled by Anstey. Oh, man, that could have been a 6-point play.
For a 6-point play. He wanted more points.
Yeah, Hogeson way out town. Fakes it. McKee, bounce pass inside. Anstey double team. Found Dennis. Good head fake over Crawford. No good. Good job by Crawford to partially block it. It goes out of bounds off the Chargers. 29-22. ACGC with the lead. 2:07 to go in the second quarter. McKee will inbound it. That's on our C-Pro scoreboard. Inbound it. Can't go to the Anstey. Lobs it all the way out to Hogeson. Bauer on the far wing. Kading on him. Bauer wants to drive on the far baseline. Back out. Hogeson launches a 3. In and out. No good. That was halfway down. Kading tips the rebound to Fagan. Back up court come the Chargers. And Tommy Scram lost the handle on the hot potato. Hogeson comes up with it. Hogeson kicks it near side. Anstey on the blocks. Off the glass. No good. Hogeson grabs the rebound. Back to Anstey. Kicks it back to Hogeson. Way up top, Dennis. It's stolen away by Scram. Tommy all the way. Blocked by McKee. But Crawford there to clean up the mess. 31-22. Chargers. Their lead was down to 2, and now they're on a 7-0 run. Bauer with a running shot in the lane, no good. Kent falls down. That's a walk. Kent was falling down. That's just a tough break. There was no foul. Lance Kading off the bench saying, where's the foul call? There was no foul. Kent just lost balance. Thought he might have got shoved by Bauer, but I didn't see it. Inbounded to Bauer, to Anstey, kick out, Dennis for a 3. Rainbow finds a pot of gold. The second 3 for Braxton Dennis. About a minute to go in the second quarter, 31-25. Chargers with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Kading didn't see it. Bauer with the steal. Bauer, nice flip to Dennis, but he misses the layup. Oh, man, that was a nifty pass, but Dennis couldn't finish. Scram in the corner. Crawford for 3. No good. Long rebound to Dennis. Dennis will hold on to it for the Cougars. There's about a 9-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hogeson on the far wing. Slashes. Charge or a walk? Walk, I think. Hogeson a little bit out of control that time. They didn't call any contact. Shot clock is off. 32.8 seconds left of the second quarter. Crawford will walk it up court. And Chargers in no hurry right now, willing to run it all the way down. Crawford has 4 in the quarter, 6, but it's Tommy Scram who's dominating right now for ACGC, and he's holding onto the ball near midcourt. 15 seconds left of the second quarter. Tommy with the dribble, down to 10. Now Dennis on him. Tommy picks up his dribble. He's in trouble. Somebody's got to come to him. Didn't see Crawford. Ken at the free throw line. 4 left. Crawford head fake. 3 ball. No good, air ball. And it goes out of bounds. The buzzer didn't sound, but there's no time left on the clock. So what do? There was no buzzer.
There might be 0.2 seconds left. Oh, there they go. They're going to just give it up.
Oh, I don't know.
The lights are on the what's going on?
And now they're going to say that's the end.
All right.
Friday night, buzzers were shouting
everywhere. Now
during the girls'
gone.
game, and now no buzzer. Crazy. That's the end of the first half. Your score on the C-Pro scoreboard, it's ACGC 31, CAM 25. An entertaining first half. Our UGI halftime is up after this here on KSOM.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
Union State Bank is a full-service bank established in 1890. We are a family-owned independent bank serving individuals, businesses, and farmers. With locations in Greenfield, Bridgewater, Corning, and Adair, Union State Bank offers competitive and personalized services. The courteous, helpful employees are there to help you with your every need. Union State Bank is an equal opportunity and housing lender and a member of the FDIC.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to BrockerCarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
It's halftime here in Guthrie Center. Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. It's our UGI halftime, 31-25. ACGC with the lead. Your choice for home, auto, farm, and crop insurance, locally owned and operated insurance agency in Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. Well, an entertaining first half to say the least, Jack. I mean, both teams had their moments, but the Chargers have a 6-point edge.
It's been just a messy first half of basketball, all in all, for both teams. And the question is here in the second half, who can get through the mud and kind of come back in this one? You saw in the first half their ACGC looked in control for most of the way. But the Cam Cougars, they had some really great defensive highlights there that kind of gave them momentum and kind of kept them within fighting distance. Only down 6 here in the first half. And Cam, what they should do is they got to run that offense, I think, a bit better. They're putting up a lot of shots that I don't think are really according to plan, according to Coach Hunt's plan. And defensively, they got to find a way to stop Tommy Scram. That's the biggest thing. 20 points in the first half. He's just unstoppable so far. And whether that's just moving around to that man defense, I like defense. I like the Cam's defenders compared to ACGC on the offensive side, but the zone defense, it feels like they're getting a lot of misalignments and leaving a lot of guys open for open opportunities there. So maybe a defensive switch there in the second half is warranted for the Cam Cougars, but I think offensively is their priority. They need to start running that offense, and they need to start taking advantage of some of the things that ACGC is doing wrong defensively, Chris.
Yeah, well, the winter guard putting on a show here in halftime of the boys' game. If you're on Nishtanet, powering our YouTube feed tonight, technically awesome. And we're on YouTube, Western Iowa Today TV. And a little winter guard performance there. So a little entertainment here in Guthrie Center. But it is not for the sake of lack of entertainment from the game. 31-25 on our UGI halftime. We'll get you our UGI first half stats after this here on KSOM.
When it comes to choosing a medication,
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at UnitedGroupINS.com today.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories. From the first bite to the last sip, Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in.
All right, it's our UGI halftime. Chris and Jack with you. We're in Guthrie Center, and we'll be in Oakland on Thursday night. And we'll see this Cam team again as they battle the Riverside Bulldogs, another non-conference game. Usual start time, 6 with the girls on KSOM. Let's go to our UGI halftime Stats for ACGC, Tommy Scram, 20 points for the Chargers. Joe Crawford has 6. Preston Kent has 5. ACGC 12 of 30 from the field for 40%. 3 of 15 from threes. 4 of 7 from the free throw line. For Cam, a little bit more balanced scoring. Braxton Dennis has 2 threes for 6. Gunnar Hogeson with 5. Colin Bauer has 5. Kalen Anstey with 4. Cohen McCann has 3. And Carson McKee has 2. Cam was 9 of 28 in the first half for 32%. 3 of 10 from three-point land. And 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Anything stand out about that?
Just trusting that offense more. I mean, you see Cam, they're down 6 in this one, but a lot of those shots that they're making, it just seems like it's kind of improvised what they're running on offense. And we're seeing, I think we're seeing the defense pick up there in that second quarter, but that offense, I think, is really where they need to focus on in this second half, Chris. And
ACGC, they just got to keep doing what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy Scram is just on fire. If anything, they may need to spread things around a little bit. I mean, Johnny Kading scoreless in that first half, but they're getting some production. They're banging the boards, too. I'm just impressed with what ACGC is doing right now. But they got to keep it up because in the second half, they disappeared against Earlham on Friday. So we'll see what goes on.
Got to keep taking advantage of that 2-3 zone. I think that Cam's running. It's really allowing you guys to move the ball much better. And Tommy Scram's really taking advantage of that. Off ball, he's just such a quick guy on the offensive side and able to get some really good shots going. He's been working that in his advantage.
Earlier on the girls' side, it was ACGC winning in a runaway at the end. It was close for most of the game, but the Chargers got the separation they needed in the fourth quarter thanks to Stella Largent's career 25 points in a 61-41 win over Cam. Cam Richter added 15 for the Chargers. Carly Kautsky had 7 for the Cougars. They were led by Ada Hansen with 15, Ruthie Rich 14. Not enough. Cam falls to 7 and 6. ACGC goes to 10 and 3. 61-41 on the girls. Boys are at halftime, and that is our UGI halftime. 31-25 the score. ACGC with the lead. Second half action coming up here on KSOM.
Kotsky Tree Care is recognized for their quality tree services. But did you know they also excel in landscaping? They can transform your home with stunning features like retaining walls, patios, pathways, or fire pits. At Kotsky Tree Care and Landscaping, they work closely with you to design the landscape you've dreamed of. Whether you're looking to update your outdoor space or start fresh with new construction, they'll work with you to bring your vision to life. For all your tree care and landscaping needs, call 712-249-9725. At Kotsky Tree Care and Landscaping, they're always willing to go out on a limb for you.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
For more information, contact Trey Bricks at 712-249-2503.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today, I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan...
The national championship football game, Indiana leading Miami 10-0. So there you go.
10-0. That's it?
That's it.
I thought it'd be 30-0 by now.
No, not yet.
Fire Kirk Signetti. That is unacceptable.
I don't think so. I think they're no matter what happens, they're going to love him to death for what he's done with that football team.
Yeah.
All right, 31-25 on our C-Pro scoreboard. ACGC with the lead, and they'll start off the second half with the ball. Dorsey lobs it on the near wing to Kent. ACGC moving left to right on your radio dial. Kading up top gets it to Crawford on the far wing. Scram underneath. He's cut off. Got it back out to Dorsey. Dorsey puts it on. Near wing, Crawford fakes the three. Then slides to his left, shoots the three, no good. And the rebound to Hogeson. And back at Cohen McCann starts the second half for Cam. And they get it to Dennis, high post. And get it into Hogeson, and McKee, and he banks it in. Nice play by Cam out of the break. Bauer to McKee. 31-27. Chargers with the lead. Kent on the near wing. Way out to Kading, top of the circle. Back on the near wing to Kent. Dorsey knocked away by Bauer. Comes to Kent. Way up top, Crawford. Far wing, scram for three. No good. Finding out of nowhere, Crawford gets the rebound. Dorsey along three. No good. Cohen McCann skies for the rebound. And back up court come the Cougars. McKee lost a handle on it. Got it to Bauer. Hogeson near wing for three. No good. Nobody can make anything. Bauer the rebound. But he lost the handle on it. Crawford comes away with it. Got it to Scram. Near corner, Kemp for three. Rainbow finds a pot of gold. Timeout. Cam, I believe, 34-27 is the score. ACGC with the edge. We're back at 30 here on KSOM.
Got a leak, a clog, or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention, or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
So a big three by Preston Kent. He's only 27% from beyond the arc. And it gives ACGC a 34-27 lead on the C-Pro scoreboard with about a minute and a half gone here in the third quarter. And McKee from right to left with his fluorescent color shoes. Got it to Dennis. Crawford all over him. Lobbed it to McCann. Got it away from Scram. Near corner now to McKee. He's trapped. Double team. Throws it away. Crawford intercepts. He's got Scram, and it's intercepted by Dennis. Dennis saw that all the way. Dennis back into the front court. Sees Kading in front of him. So is Dorsey. He lost the handle on it. Throw it ahead. Crawford all the way. Blocked. Foul by McKee. Carson went high to try and block it. He succeeded, but got a piece of the body in the process, and a foul on Carson McKee. Did you give him those shoes? Is that a Christmas gift?
They cost too much.
Crawford will shoot too. Had to take out a loan then for that. Free throw is good for Joe Crawford. Tonight's game is brought to you by Iowa Western Community College. Empowers learners, advances communities, improves lives. Do you exchange gifts with your brother?
We are now.
Okay, now.
We are now as we get older.
Crawford misses it with a rebound to Kading. Crawford, he wanted to pass it or shoot it. He lost it. Dorsey got it back. Lobs it into Kading. Blocked by Hogeson. Rebound to Bauer. Bauer runs the other way. Lost it after he collided into Dorsey, and it goes out of bounds to ACGC.
Surprised there wasn't a foul there, Chris. It could have gone either way. I think a charging or a blocking foul could have went to either teams, but the ref stayed silent.
An 8-point lead for the Chargers, and they get it back. Scram. Into the front court, McCann picks him up, picks up his dribble. Inside of Katie, double teamed underneath the basket. Got it back out to Dorsey. Lobs it near wing to Scram. Tommy to the high post, kick out. Dorsey launches the three, short. Rebound to Bauer. Bauer runs down the other way. And we got a foul in the open court on Dorsey. That'll be his second, and the first foul on the Chargers. 5:23 to go in the third, and it's still ACGC by 8. Pretty much have led most of the way in this one. Now Joe Fagan will come in to replace Johnny Kading. Nope, he's coming in for Dorsey. Cam will put it in play. And Dennis near midcourt. Back to Hogeson. Back to Dennis. High post to Bauer. Bauer double team. Lobs it to Hogeson. Back out. Dennis for three. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Good ball movement. Produces the open triple for Dennis. 35-30. Chargers with the lead. Auto C Pro scoreboard. Kent trying to answer. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Kent is feeling it. He's got 11. The lead is 8 for the Chargers. 38-30. Auto C Pro scoreboard. There's a lob pass. Got lazy. But picking it up is Dennis. Got it to Bauer. Trying to shovel it to Hogeson. Should have taken it himself. Kent. Long pass down court to Crawford. Waits for teammates. His pocket is picked. Dennis comes back the other way. He lays it up. No good. Rebound to Tommy Scram. Tommy back the other way. In front of the scorer's table to Kent. Far wing to Crawford. Crawford head fake. Kent in the lane. Floater up. Good. Preston Kent starting to take over the game. The lead back to 10. 40-30. Chargers on the C Pro scoreboard. 4:18 to go in the third quarter. McKee lobs it near side. McCann got it off. And Hogeson is pocket picked by Kent. And he cradles the ball in the backcourt. They call it tie-up with him and Hogeson and Bauer. And the arrow will go to Cam. But great effort by Preston Kent there. And the Cougars will have Carson McKee throw it in right in front of his own cheerleaders. And he slaps the ball and lobs it to Dennis on the near wing deep. Dennis will dribble it all out and reset the offense. Up top, Bauer swings it far side. McKee, the three is no good, but he is fouled. And Carson McKee will go to the line to shoot three. That's the second time we've seen a foul on a three-point shot. Well, you just got to be careful. When they shoot the three, you got to try and sideswipe it, not go straight at them.
Yeah. A lot of those chase down block attempts, so they cause fouls a lot.
Foul on Johnny Kading. He knows better than that. That's his first personal foul. And McKee, only 4 of 9 from the free throw line, hits the first. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Community Insurance, by Union State Bank, and by Kotsky Tree Care and Landscaping. You never know who to call when your tree falls down, right? You're gonna, if the tree falls down, I've had the tree fall down, and of course I used to live when the derecho hit. When I lived in Grinnell, the derecho hit, and the tree guys were busy then. If Kautsky were living in Grinnell at the time, he would have made a fortune. Trees were down all over town. McKee misses the third one. Bauer got in there, and he tipped the rebound, but out of bounds. 2 of 3 at the line for McKee. And the lead is cut to 8, and the Chargers will get it back. McKee will come out of the ballgame. Zach Kaufman in. Joe Fagan replaces Johnny Kading for ACGC. We're just at the halfway point of the third quarter. And Joe Crawford from left to right for the Chargers. Your side to Memgarden. Far wing, Tommy Scram. The gun for 3, no good. Rebound tipped by Bauer, controlled by Memgarden. Crawford in the corner for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Tommy's no good, but Joe's is his first of the night. Biggest lead for the Chargers, 11. Stolen away by Tommy Scram. Behind his back, Crawford lays it up and in. Showtime in Guthrie Center. 45-32 ACGC with the lead on the C Pro scoreboard. Bounce pass, that's almost thrown away. McCann skip past near side Dennis. On the near baseline. Back out to Kaufman. High post to Bauer. Bauer with the dribble. Tough fadeaway shot, missed it. Hogeson goes high, gets the rebound. Surrounded, he goes up, and he's fouled. I believe by Kent. Yep, it is on Preston Kent, his second. And 2 free throws for Gunnar Hogeson. And right now, Cam needs to do something to stop the bleeding, because it's slipping away here in the third quarter. Free throw rattles off, no good for Hogeson. He's only 43% from the line. Tonight's game is brought to you by Brocker Carnes & Carnes, by Cass Health, by Anita's Supply Center. Second one for Gunnar is good. He swishes at home. He's got 6. But Cam trails 12, 45-33 in the C Pro scoreboard with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. High post, Kent at the free throw line. Kent with a dribble. They're reaching on it. Bauer and Coppin, and somebody picked up a foul. It's Bauer, his second. And that is team foul number 2. No foul trouble really for anybody. I don't think anybody has 3 fouls for either club. Inbound the ball. Tommy thought about a 3 up top to Crawford. Way downtown, he'll launch it. In and out, no good. Rebound to Preston Kent. Got it in the near corner to M. Garden. Lobs it all the way back out to Crawford. Skip past far side. Tommy wanted a 3. Dennis at his face. Jump step, high post over Bauer. Blocked. Rebound. Up and good by Fagan. Unbelievable. Another offensive rebound. 47-33, ACGC with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Bauer falls down, and he was shoved. I think M. Garden will get called for this one, I believe. Nope, it was not. It was Fagan. He gets his 3rd. As soon as I say nobody has 3, now somebody does. And it's Joe Fagan. Galen Emstey and Carson McKee back in for Cam. Cohen McCann and Gunnar Hogeson sit down. 2:30 to go in the 3rd. Cam trails by 14. Lob pass all the way up. Bauer got it. Drive, shot in the lane. No good. He was fouled by M. Garden, who was backing up. I'd back up too if I saw Bauer running straight at me. That guy's a load. First foul on Reese M. Garden and 2 free throws for Colin Bauer. And they need these. Bauer throws up a brick. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Humboldt Insurance, Touchdown Beer and Grill, Stein Seed, Principal Financial Group with H. Mark Smith. Right now, Cam is not helping themselves with some misses at the line. Second one is good, though. Bauer gets the next one. He's got 6, but they trail by 13. Kent, near wing for 3. Rainbow finds a pot of gold. Kent has 3 threes in the corner, 11 in the quarter. Timeout, Cam. 2:16 to go in the 3rd. Preston Kent having himself a night. 50-34. Cam trailing ACGC, starting to separate. Back after this on KSOM.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison at hchexcavation.com.
50-34, ACGC exploding here tonight against the Cam Cougars. Into the front court, McKee lobs it on the far side to Coppin. High post, Bauer. Shot off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Preston Kent. Kent comes into the front court, lobs it on the far corner to Crawford. Left alone, shoots a 3, and hits it! Joe Crawford, he's having himself a 3rd quarter well. Crawford and Kent combination, the lead is 19. 53-34, Chargers with the lead, 1:42 to go in the quarter. And a shot put up, no good by Coppin, and he is fouled. Was he beyond the arc? Foul is called on Tommy Scram, his first.
2 shots, deep attempt.
Yep. 2 for Coppin. Only 1 of 3 from the line this year, and he misses the first. Tonight's game brought to you by Fikes Plumbing and Services, by Service Master by Rice. Don't forget, stay tuned for the Service Master by Rice player of the game after the game, by Harrison Hoyt Excavation, by Iowa Western Community College. Second one, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Bauer. Got it back to Coppin. Up top to Dennis. Dennis, near wing to Coppin. In the middle to Bauer. Back it out to Coppin. Lobs it into Bauer. Turnaround jumper over Katie. What a shot! Pretty by Colin Bauer. Boy, That is hard. Turnaround jumper like that. Beautiful. 53-36. ACGC with the edge. Odyssey Pro scoreboard. Engarden back out to Crawford. Will Scram. Oh, he lost control of the ball. He should have passed it a little bit sooner. Bauer intercepts. Bauer the other way. Dennis was screaming for it. Bauer lost it, and it was not touched by anybody. Dennis was open on the wing for a three. Bauer didn't see him. And it'll go right back to ACGC. Crawford comes out of the game. What a quarter it is for him.
Cam's just not taking advantage of those turnovers they've been producing.
Tommy back the other way. Tommy Scram. Scram with the dribble at the high post. Free throw line. Kicks it back. Engarden down the lane. Kick out near side. Three by Kent. A two, actually. No good. He was way off the mark with that one. And a rebound to Cam with 50 seconds left of the third quarter. Dennis got it away from Kent. And it goes inside. Amstey puts it up and in. Amstey, he's got 6. Trying to chip away. ACGC cannot let Cam back in it. Scram on the near wing with 30 seconds to go. Scram jump step. Inside. Kent banks it up and in. Nice pass from Scram to Kent. 55-38. 22 seconds left of the third quarter. McKee, bounce pass ahead. Gets it off to Kaufman. Bauer going into Amstey. Got it. Banked it. Missed it. Got it back. And that one rolls around and in. Good persistence for Amstey. 5 seconds left. Scram, 2 seconds left. Scram in the lane. Floater at the buzzer. No good. And we are done with 3. Your score on the C-Pro scoreboard, ACGC leads 55-40. And back after this here on KSOM.
Where will you be in 2, 5, or even 10 years? Do you dream of a more fulfilling career with greater earning potential? Let Iowa Western help you achieve those goals. This is Cindy Wetterland, Iowa Western Cass County Director, and all of our Iowa Western instructors are dedicated to your learning, growth, and advancement towards reaching your greatest potential. The Atlantic Center offers a wide variety of college credit coursework with small class sizes to maximize your experience and opportunity to excel. Start working towards your degree by stopping into Iowa Western Cass County Center to change your future today.
It's tip-off time, and Oath Farm Supply is here to support all our area basketball teams. We are thankful for our community's support of our business for over 30 years. During this time, we have served our customers carrying the top brands in the industry and have also developed and manufactured our own line of livestock feeds and minerals for all species. We have some of the best nutritionists backing us up to bring you top-of-the-line products at affordable prices. Turn the sound up and cheer on your basketball team, and as always, Oath Farm Supply is working with and for our valued customers.
Fourth quarter, Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. About quarter till 9. And 55-40, ACGC. Tommy Scram lost the handle on it. It's a scramble for it, but the Chargers got it back. Will Scram did. Near side. Engarden fakes the 3. Kick out up top to Crawford. To Tommy Gunn for 3. No good at the back of the iron. Tipped up and in by Crawford. Nobody blocked him out. Crawford is 17. Tommy Scram leads with 20. Preston Canna is 18. And back the other way, was that Amstey?
Yep.
Who got it inside, up and in. He's got 10 now. Back the other way in the lane. Scram off balance. Put it up and in. Tommy's got 22. 59-42. Back and forth we go. 3 by McKee. Almost banked it in. It just popped out. How did that pop out? I don't know. Back the other way come the Chargers. Tommy Scram. Near side to Crawford. McKee on him. Crawford to the near corner. Got it to Kading. Head fake over Amstey. Missed it. Got it back and put it up and in. First points of the game for Johnny Kading. 61-42, a 19-point lead for the Chargers. Odyssey Pro scoreboard. Dennis on the near wing. Got it back. Inside to Bauer. Baseline Amstey. No good. McCann got the rebound. Kick back up top to McKee. 3. No good. Rebound Amstey. Blocked by Kading, but foul by Kading. And so Amstey will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Cougars. He had 2 free throws in the opening quarter. Now 4 of 7 for the season. For Cam, I think, did I give the score? Amstey's now got 10 to lead the way. and make it 11 after he makes that free throw. Braxton Dennis has 9. Colin Bauer averaging 15. He is held to 8. McKee and Huggison each had 6. Huggison at 22 against Logan Magnolia, and he's been held in check tonight. Second one rattles in for Amnesty, and he leads the way with 12. 61-44. Crawford drives. Kick back out, but no three attempt by Emgarden. Up top to Will Scram. Will hands it to Tommy. Tommy way far away. McKee lays off of him for 3 for Tommy. No good. Long rebound of McCann. And Cohen comes back the other way. McKee drives. Nobody picks him up, and he banks it in. McKee has 8. 6 minutes to go. 61-46 ACGC on the C-Pro scoreboard. Tommy back the other way with a dribble. They want to use shot clock. Tommy's going to drive, and Cohen McCann makes contact with him, and he was off his feet, so a foul on Cohen McCann. And for Cohen, that is number 3. First team foul called against the Cougars here in the fourth quarter. Emgarden checks out of the ball game, and Preston Kent back in. Will Scram. Inbound in the corner to Kent. Kent lobs it up top. Tommy for 3. Rainbow finds the pot of gold. Tommy Scram had 11 in the opening quarter, 20 in the first half. Scoreless in the third quarter, now is 25. 64-46. Chargers get another big 3. Dennis at the free throw line. Throw it away. Intercepted. Back the other way comes Will Scram. Gets it all the way back up. Joe Crawford for 3 and a dagger. No good. Colin Bauer the rebound. Ahead to McKee. McKee takes it himself. Shot no good. And the rebound of Preston Kent. Back up court comes the Chargers. Kent far side over to Scram. Tommy. Crossover away from Bauer. Pull up Jay for 2. Buries it. And Tommy Scram trying to put away Cam. The lead is 20. 5 minutes to play. 66-46 on the C-Pro scoreboard. McCann way far away. McCann gets away from Kent. Anstey, head fake, off the glass, rolls around the iron, no good. Got it back, no, tied up with Katie. Jump ball to Cam. And now Gunnar Hogeson in replacing Carson McKee for the Cougars. This one's slipping out of reach for Cam. They still got time, but they got to make something happen. ACGC has just got to keep their foot on the gas. Inbounded to Bauer, far corner. Lobs it to McCann. Back to Bauer in the far corner. Skip pass near wing to Dennis. Kent in his face. Hogeson to the top of the circle. Oh, a reach in by Crawford. He thought he had a steal. First foul on Joe. Second foul on the Chargers. Not a bad risk right there. You lead by 20. Why not go for a steal?
Why not?
Dorsey in for Will Scram. Well, this Charger team a lot more confident here than they were Friday against Earl in the second half. Disastrous against the Cardinals. Dennis way far away. Anstey tries to set his screen, try to roll it to him, and it's thrown over his head. Even for Anstey, he was tall, he's 6'3", but even with his long arms. And back the other way come the Chargers. Scram in the corner to Crawford. Dennis in his face. No 3. Scram stumbles as he went through the lane. Dorsey up top to Kent. Kent, far corner to Crawford. Shoots a 3 over Dennis. No good. Fight for the rebound. Amnesty won it for the Cougars. Got it to McCann, who throws it ahead to Dennis. Back up top to McCann. Bauer on the near wing. Inside the arc. In the lane. Off balance. And got it to roll. Bauer in double figures with 10. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. 66-48. ACGC with the lead on the C-Pro scoreboard. Scram the other way. Tommy just going to use clock smartly. The pressure is on Cam. Scram way far away. McCann out comes on him. And McCann picks his pocket. Cohen goes all the way and lays it up and in. What a play by Cohen McCann. 66-50. Throw it ahead to Kent to beat the press. Kent into the front court, sees a double team. Now picks up his dribble. Loose ball. Scram comes away with it. McCann was just a little too late. He picks up his 4th personal foul. Non-shooting foul, just the second team foul on the Cougars. 3:27 to go. ACGC will play Ogden on the road tomorrow. Shot inside missed by the Chargers. And the rebound and it's almost thrown away. It was. Ogeson saved it, but it comes right to Preston Kent, wearing a different color uniform. Scram for three. No good, short. Rebound comes to Kading. Kading inside. Oh, he threw it away. Try to look for Scram, and instead Bauer tipped it off. Dennis a long three. No good. And the rebound comes off to Joe Crawford. So back-to-back misses with under 3 minutes to go in the game. Timeout, Chargers. 66-50 on the C-Pro scoreboard. It's all ACGC. And we're back after this here on KSOM.
Union State Bank is a full-service bank established in 1890. We are a family-owned independent bank serving individuals, businesses, and farmers. With locations in Greenfield, Bridgewater, Corning, and Adair, Union State Bank offers competitive and personalized services. The courteous, helpful employees are there to help you with your every need. Union State Bank is an equal opportunity and housing lender and a member of the FDIC.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
Just got a touchdown, and now it's only a three-point game early in the third quarter in the National College Football Championship game. Hard to believe after this, there's only 3 more football games left in college or pro season. Man, it's almost over. Shed a tear. Kent in the lane, floater up. Oh, he missed it, point-blank range. Rebound goes out of bounds to the Cougars. That should have gone in. 66-50. ACGC with the lead. 2:30 to go in the ball game. McCann picked up his dribble. Almost threw it away. Ken had a finger on it, but Dennis has it. Dennis walked with it. No call. Throws up a shot. No good. Fouled. Dennis will go to the line to shoot 2. We haven't had free throws in a while, I guess. We've had a bunch of them. It's mostly been Cam going to the line here.
Which has kind of been a disadvantage for them because they're not making them.
No, they've had too many misses there. But as we say that, Dennis hits the first, and he's in double figures. Cam will play Woodbine tomorrow night. That's in Anita. And we'll see him Thursday at Riverside in another non-conference game. And then Peyton Cherdano on Friday. Second one good. Dennis has 11, 66-52. It's a 14-point lead for the Chargers. 2:20 to go. Crawford into the front court to Kent. Having a big second half. Scram having a big game. Scram with a dribble. Hogerson comes out on him. Scram. Far corner to Dorsey. Dorsey lobs it back up top to Crawford. Crawford left alone for a second. The lane was wide open, and he just flashed down the middle and lays it up and in. How could you leave the lane that wide open? Good eyes by Crawford. 68-52. There's a walk by Carson McKee, and it'll go to ACGC. That might have done it. I mean, it's under 2 minutes to go now, and it's slipping away from Cam. It's all but over. Inbound a ball, and then ACGC, as I say it, Johnny Kading throws it backwards, and Crawford can't reach it, and it goes out of bounds, and Cam will get it. And that's what they needed.
Yeah. What the doctor ordered there for Cam.
Exactly.
Just a free possession.
Now the doctor was ordering up a 3-ball. That's what they need. Throw it to the backcourt to McKee. Playing without Caden Winther, who was not able to play tonight. Bauer, running right-hander, and he got it to roll. Bauer puts it up and in. 68-54. ACGC on the run in the front court. Tommy Scram with it. Dribbles it back out. Now attacks again. Dribbles around in a circle. Trying to stay with him is Dennis. Floats it to Crawford on the near wing. He thought about a 3. You don't need 3s right now. You just need time to go off the clock. Crawford putting on a dribbling display. Got it off to Blaze Dorsey. Still not as good a dribbler as Curly Neal. Curly Neal, the former Harlem Globetrotter. What a great dribbler he was. Driving the lane, Crawford with 3 on the shot clock. He is fouled. Again, he attacked the lane. And this time he'll go to the line. That is just good basketball awareness by Crawford. He knew how much time was left on the shot clock, and he attacked. Foul on Hogeson is first. And the free throw rattles in for Joe, 66% from the line. And right now he is 4 of 5 tonight. He'll get another one. Dorsey out and Reese Emgarten, a freshman, in for ACGC with 1:07 to play. It's a 15-point lead and make it 15. He missed the second one. Rebound, Hogeson. Hogeson on the front court, but falling down was Crawford, and then Hogeson lost the handle on the hot potato. Kading up with it. Tommy Scram again will put on a dribbling display. And a foul called on Dennis on the reach. That'll stop the clock with 52.4 ticks left. Well, no free throws here. That was the 4-team foul on Cam. Next one, we'll shoot in free throws. I still miss the bonus, the man-to-man, one-on-one, I mean. I just miss that stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm old-fashioned, I know. Tommy Scram way far away. Dribbles back, dribbles in, dribbles back, dribbles in. Floater up, no good. Rebound Bauer. Bauer races the other way. Bauer attacks, lost the handle on it. Can't pick his pocket. And that is going to finish it if it wasn't really before. ACGC can run it out now, and they're going to win this game 69-54. A dominating victory for the ACG Chargers. They go to 4-8 on the season. Cam falls to 4-7. 69-54, the final score. Stay tuned. Our Service Master by Rice player of the game coming up here on KSOM.
United Group Insurance. People you know and people you trust. Because we are local in Southwest Iowa with offices in Red Oak, Atlantic, Griswold, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents will find the perfect policy for your needs from the wide variety of carriers that we work with. We offer policies for home, auto, life, farm, health, and commercial with vast experience in both hail and crop insurance. Learn more at unitedgroupins.com today.
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Touchdown Beer and Griddle in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories. From the first bite to the last sip, Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
At Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic, you'll find the latest apparel and promotional products in the newest colors and designs. Head to Outfitters and work with the design pros to make your customized tees, team apparel, and personalized swag for your business a reality. Whether it's fan apparel for your high school or youth sports team, your business, or you just want to make something your own, you'll have everyone saying, "Where did you get that?" Outfitters will also add your group store online to make ordering a breeze. Get personalized at Outfitters Plus Outlet Store in Atlantic. Stop in today.
For ACGC, they win the girls 61-41, and the boys win it 69-54. Jack, and it was just a dominating second half. for ACGC. They really started to take control in that third quarter. It was Crawford and Kent who kind of led the way after Tommy Scram dominating the first quarter, and then Scram took over again in the fourth quarter. And Cam just could never get any consistency on offense going. They got to the foul line a few times, but, they never really got going outside. And I don't even know. It just seemed like they got a lot of shots off. I have them for 19 of 47 in the game for 47 shots. ACGC, I had 66 shots. That's 20 more shots.
And it's just, I'm really impressed with how much confidence they showed compared to their outing against Earlham last week. And it was just really, really great how much more confident they felt as a team. And I think that's a direct result of that. They were just putting up more shots. They were getting a better feel for the ball, better feel for the game and overall. And Cam, on the other side, they just struggled with inconsistency all game. And they were struggling to keep a hold on a lot of ACGC scores when they did gain that confidence. And for Cam, they just got to work on that consistency once again. Offense, it was just a lot of missed shots, a lot of trips to the foul line where you're not really converting many points, and it didn't end up in much success there for the Cam Cougars. So what do you take away from this game going into Riverside? I say you just got to work on running that offense. I feel like was one thing that they struggled with as well. It's just turning the ball over and causing some unnecessary things to happen, which is turning into easy points for the other team. I think they gotta learn how to work together as a team to find great shots for each other, and that's what they can take away going into Riverside on Thursday. But obviously, that's not a change that's going to happen over 2 nights, but that's something they can learn over the season as the season goes on. Great win for ACGC in both games tonight.
Our Service Master by Rice player of the game is Preston Kent, and I'm giving it to Preston, even though Tommy Scram played really good, and it's hard to ignore. He had 27, but Kent had 20, and his big third quarter, he had some big buckets, and he had been ice cold coming into this ball game. Maybe Scram played great. Really, you could have given it to any one of them, Scram, Crawford, or Kent. Either one of those 3 guys, they were just all over. It was those 3 guys who scored. Scram at 27, Kent at 20, Kent at 18, Crawford at 20, and Scram at 27. But I don't know. I'll just give it to all 3 of them. I might as well. They all just sort of took it. But I really like what Preston Kent did in that third quarter because he had 13 in the third quarter. He had 5 at halftime, all in the first quarter, and then 13 in the third quarter. He had 3 threes, and that stretch of shooting really helped ACGC started to build the lead up. And then Joe Crawford also had some big points in that third quarter. They led by 6 at halftime, but I think they really won the game in the third quarter thanks to Preston Kent. So I'm giving my Service Master by Rice player of the game to Preston Kent. No one expects to be in the path of disaster, but when it strikes, Service Master by Rice is ready. Call 712-225-7828. Elsewhere for ACGC, Johnny Gating had 2. Joe Fagan had 2. ACGC was 26 of 66 shooting. And we get out our abacus, and that is 39%. 9 of 33 from three-point land, and that is 27%. 6 of 11 from the free throw line. Cam led by Colin Anstey and Colin Bauer, each with 12. Braxton Dennis had 11. Carson McKee had 8. Cohen McCann with 5. And Gunnar Hogeson was 6 on the night. Certainly they could have used Caden Winter in this game, but he was not eligible to play for tonight. Cam was 19 of 47 shooting unofficially. That's 40%. It's not bad. 4 of 14, though, from three-point land, 12 of 19 from the free throw line. Cam falls to 4 and 7. ACGC goes to 4 and 8 on the season. So, Jack, now we turn and we go to Riverside in Oakland on Thursday night, and we'll see this Cam team again. They play tomorrow against Woodbine. That's going to be hard for the Cougars, and they'll see what they could do against the Bulldogs on Thursday.
Doesn't get any easier from here for Cam, and one thing they can take away from this game, just once again, consistency on the offensive board, on the offensive side, and try and go out and get some wins, Chris.
Absolutely. So that's going to wrap up our night here this evening from Guthrie Center and ACGC High School. Want to thank Brad Bowler and Lance Cady. Want to thank Ian Hunt and Joe Woolham, our coaches, for joining us throughout the evening. For Jack McKee, this is Chris Varney signing off from ACGC High School. Reminding you once again the final scores: 61-41 on the girls, 69-54 for the boys. Hey, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, one of the greatest Americans we've ever had who just loved peace. And he always said the best way to beat hate is simply with love. Love one another. Don't hate. Love. That's the words of Martin Luther King Jr. Good night, everybody, from Guthrie Center, Iowa on KSOM.